Can I have everyone's attention, please? Today, we meet again, the world's most famous stream, to watch the New York Knicks run right into the Capital One Stadium and go 4-0 in 2024. After coming off the beatdown against the Philadelphia 76ers, the New York Knicks, on a back-to-back, look to continue their streak tonight. I don't expect tonight to be a very entertaining game. We went into last night expecting that to be the entertaining game. Front end of a back-to-back, playing a really good Philadelphia 76ers team. After the OG Anunoby trade, we're all high on the trade. We all like the trade. Anunoby's been great. Our defense is showing up. Everyone's clicking. It's fitting great. The bench has been a problem, but you know, it was a really good Philadelphia team. They're not necessarily the deepest team either. We're going to go into this Philadelphia game at Philadelphia. It's the first time we got to see them this year. And it ended up, I mean, for us Knicks fans, it was entertaining, but for the national audience, which, oh, by the way, it was on national TV on ESPN prime time, 7:30. It wasn't an entertaining game for anybody else except for us Knicks fans because we absolutely blew the doors off of them. And that was the first end of a back-to-back, and I expected this Wizards game to kind of be like the consolation game where it's like, okay, that was a hard-fought game, cool, whatever the result may be. At least we know we're coming into the Wizards game tonight knowing we're going to beat the brakes off of this really bad Wizards team. And it kind of has gone the complete other way, where we absolutely destroyed the Philadelphia 76ers. So I'm coming to this game wondering, like, is there disappointment on the horizon? Do I have to be worried about this Wizards team? Are the Knicks going to take this Wizards team a little lightly? I hope not, and I don't believe that's going to be the case because this is a professional basketball team. This team wakes up to the challenge, and they seem like they're primed and ready to go. They beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and that's gone much of that way this year, so I'm expecting this Knicks team to come out and handle business tonight. I don't expect a 30-point blowout against this Washington team. I expect it to be a little bit closer because you don't get back-to-back 30-point blowouts like that very often. But I don't expect this to be a particularly close competitive game. But I do believe that the Wizards can put a little bit of a scare in the Knicks. So we're going to keep that in mind while watching the game, and we're just going to enjoy it, right? A couple of things we're going to be looking out for. Fun. Let's hope we can continue the fun Deuce McBride minutes. We got some very fun Deuce McBride minutes in that Philadelphia game. 2, very fun Quentin Grimes fourth quarter. Can he carry that over into this game? I'm hoping so. He's been super aggressive. I love what I'm seeing from him off the bounce. I love that he came in, and that first half was really good defensively. Didn't score at all. And then in the second half came out, especially he scored all 18 of his points in the fourth quarter. Came out in that fourth quarter, exploded, was fantastic. Helped push that game to 30 plus, almost a 40-point lead at one point. So I'm looking for him to continue that play. But what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy to see everybody. We are here second night in a row as the New York Knicks are out in Washington. How many times has this team had road back-to-backs? Right? We're both a back-to-back situation where both games are on the road. Feels like that's happened multiple times already this year. Crim's dad, see Tyler, happy to say, Curly, what's up, Curly? Every time I see you in the chat, you brighten my day up a little bit, Curly, because I know it's so convenient for you to come out to these, man. Happy to see you. Julu, what's up, Julu? Bernard Johnson, of course. Welcome. Karen, always happy to see you, Karen. Welcome. Ethan, what's up, Ethan? Carl, what's up, Carl? Yes, let's go ahead. Let's get our 4th win in a row. Let's hope we stay undefeated in the OG Anunoby era. I'm excited. I'm looking for the Knicks to continue to play well. I think that's my number one thing I'm looking for. I don't particularly care how they get it done. Let's just get it done. Right? I hope there isn't a sizable letdown after what could be considered the best win of the season for the Knicks last night. So just handle your business tonight against a bad Washington team. All right, starting lineups, you already know. Knicks with their usual 5. The Wizards have Tyus Jones, Jordan Poole in the backcourt with Kyle Kuzma, Deni Avdija, and Daniel Gafford. It looks like we are about to start getting ready for the tip. Curly said, I'm not tuning in all the way from Wales, just after midnight to see the streak end. Yes, sir, Curly, yes, sir. Knicks got to reward you, my guy. We got to pick up a nice big old victory today. I want to see a big game from Anunoby. Anunoby's just kind of, he slid in. He's played solid. He's played his part. He's not, stepped outside of his role at any point so far. But I'm looking for, like, the big explosive Anunoby game where I could, like, point to it and be like, that's my guy. Look at him step up after the trade. So, against a lowly Wizards team like that, maybe we push it a little bit and maybe try and force feed him a little bit. Let's go ahead and make sure our ESPN app, our trusty ESPN app is ready to go. But the Knicks win the tip, and Jalen Brunson will bring it down. Here we go. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Tyus Jones to start. Gets it over to DiVincenzo, hands it back to Brunson, coming to his left. Euro step in the paint, kicks it over to Randall, wide open in the corner. And he splashes it. Thank you, Randall. After a rough game against Philadelphia, Julius Randle knocks down his first shot of the game here. A wide open corner three. Terrible defense from the Wizards. That was one pass, and the rotation wasn't there. Knicks should make this easy. Anunoby guarding Kuzma. He picks his dribble up, gets it out to Tyus Jones, coming to his left. Back to Kuzma, straightaway three on the pick and pop. Can't get it to go. Randall clears with a rebound. He's bringing it down. 3-0 early. Randall has it up top, being guarded by Adia. Crosses over to his left, kicks it to Anunoby in the corner, who pump fakes, driving along the baseline, leaves it off to Hartenstein. Little flip shot, gets it to go. Beautiful driving kick from Anunoby. And just like that, it's 5-0, about 11 minutes to go. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Avdia has it up top, coming to his right around the Gafford screen, throws a lob to Gafford, and he punches it in on Hartenstein. Oh, that's going to happen to a guy like Hartenstein, who just always contests dunks at the basket. This time doesn't get to it. Gets absolutely stuffed by Gafford at the basket. Randall has it up top, looking to respond. Coming to his left, over to DiVincenzo, catch and shoot from the left wing. And he continues his superb, steaming, hot, on fire shooting from the perimeter. 8-2 early. The Knicks have yet to miss a shot. Tyus Jones has it on the right wing. Tries to get it out to Gafford. Picked his dribble up. Hartenstein comes up with the steal. Hit head pass to Brunson. Brunson going all the way. Lays it up and in with the left hand. Defense leading the offense. And just like that, it's 10-2 early. The Knicks could wrap this one early. Let's wrap this one early, Knickerbockers. Come on. Poole bringing it down. Over to Avdia up top. Coming to his right. Crosses over to his left. Rejects the screen. Gets it over to Kuzma. 45-degree cut on Anunoby, who let him get around him. Rare blunder from Anunoby on the defensive end, letting Kuzma get in front of him on the cut. Gets an and-one layup over Anunoby. So he's going to the free throw line for one, for the traditional three-point play. Julie said, iHeart always gives great effort. Always, even when he's coming in off the bench. Kuzma misses the free throw, fights for his own rebound, but so it's going back to the Knicks here. So it remains 10-4. Brunson bringing it down. Hit a head pass to DiVincenzo on the left wing. Feeds Anunoby kind of across the lane. He's got a D on him. He's got him in the post. Scoop layup with the right hand. Can't get it to go. A lot of contact. No foul call. Here comes Jordan Poole, right wing. Being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his left. Throws the high pass to Gafford, who didn't know where the pass was, and they turn it over. Randall comes up with the steal. They're pushing it the other way. Randall has it on the left wing. He's got Tyus Jones on the switch, gets all the way to the rim. Scoop layup, finger roll layup with the right hand. Can't get it to go as it rolls off the front of the rim. And here comes the Wizards coming the other way. Both teams, some silly play. Out to Kuzma, driving it on Brunson on the mismatch in the paint. Little flip shot, bounces on the rim a couple of times. And it finally falls in. I'm not sure. Gafford was up there. It looked like he may have tipped it in. Or maybe it just fell in. Either way, that's 2 points for the Wizards. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right. On the Hartenstein screen, pull-up three as Gafford doesn't step up, and Brunson makes him pay for it. Knocking down the three. Gafford has it up top. Hands it off to Avdia. Coming to his right on Julius Randle, and they count the and one. Lowered his shoulder, went right into Julius Randle's chest, drew the foul, and knocked down the layup with the and one basket. So the Wizards putting their heads down, not getting disheartened, going up against this Knicks team. putting their heads down, getting to the basket. A couple of and one plays for them early. Avdia trying to make it the old-fashioned three-point play. Kuzma couldn't convert the last time, and Avdia converts this time. 13-9. Brunson has it on the left wing. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left off the Hartenstein screen. Kicks it to Brunson in the corner. Coming in the paint. Pump fake. Stops. Turns. Pivots. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He's driving it in on Jones. Tries to feed Hartenstein. Hartenstein able to pick up on the wonky pass. Can't knock down the layup, but Anunoby right there for the offensive rebound and putback. A little bit of a wild sequence there, but the Knicks convert anyway. Tyus Jones pull up three on the left wing. Can't get it to go. Randall with the rebound. 15-9. About 8 minutes to go here in the first. Both teams kind of feeling each other out a little bit here. Knicks with the early edge. Randall has Kuzma in the post. Back him down. Spins to the left, over the right shoulder. Can't knock it down with the lefty flip shot. And here come the Wizards the other way. Kuzma pushing transition, runs right into Brunson. And it's a charge. Jalen Brunson draws yet another charge. He is a master at that. He is a master at reading the defender, holding his ground, and drawing them charges. Elite Wolf! What's up, Elite Wolf? Crim's Dad said I'm in Atlanta. It's warm here. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach. Oh, enjoy your time there, Crims. We're a little snow over here. Just a little bit. Brunson coming to his right. Can't knock down another pull-up three. Avdia with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. Being guarded by Anunoby on the pickup. Tries to throw it over the top to Kuzma. Good defense from the Knicks. They swing it over to Poole instead. DiVincenzo guarding him. They get it over to Jones. Driving it in on Brunson in the paint. Throws up a righty flip shot. Can't get it to go. Long rebound out to Avdia. Kicks it out to Kuzma. Right wing three. Wide open. Nobody closes out. And Kuzma can't make them pay. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes DiVincenzo. Being guarded by Poole. Gets it into Randall. Randall driving it to his right. Spins. Picked his dribble up. He's got to get it to somebody. Randall has it. Finally gets it out to Anunoby with 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Got to make something happen. Kicks it out to Brunson, left wing. Fires up a contested three. Can't get that one to go. And it's still stuck at 5:19. Here come the Wizards the other way. Pushing ahead. Hit head pass in transition. Tyus Jones out of the corner for three. Comes up short. Can't knock it down. Big Rud. What's up, Big Rud? Shirley. What's up, Shirley? Happy to see you. Anunoby hands it off to Brunson. He's going to pull it back out. He has on the left wing. Now throws it into the post to Julius. He's got Kuzma on him. Jab step coming to his left. Ball gets poked away. Randall's going to pick it up. Hands it back to Brunson. Coming to his left. Euro steps into the paint and gets fouled by Kuzma as he got tripped up. 6:38 to go here in the first. I forgot to restart the timer. But it looks like we're going to go to a timeout here. Yes, we are. So 15-9. Score got stuck a little bit there as both teams were stumbling, bumbling, missing shots, turning it over a little bit. But hopefully this timeout the Knicks can screw their head back on and continue their good play. Oh, man. Elite Wolf said, I'm at work, but I'll miss RJ and IQ, but I have loved OGs fit with us. Yeah. I mean, we'll always have love for RJ and Quickly. Hope they have fruitful and successful careers out there in Toronto, but we're moving on. OG's been fantastic for us. I love it. Curly said Brunson doing what Julius should have done moments earlier, just flopping at the defensive foul. Randall's he's just not a good flopper, man. He just doesn't, he's not a good at selling contact. To his detriment. He would be much better off if he would flail his arms up every now and again to draw a foul. He's just not good at it. It's just not in his nature. He's too much of a bully. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Big Rud. Susan, what's up, Susan? Susan said Randall's definitely going to have a winning night. I mean, he should. I don't expect players of Randall's caliber to have two bad games in a row like that. All right, looks like we're getting back to check back in after this timeout. Ivan, what's up, Ivan? about to spank Washington. I hope it's not as a very close competitive game. I hope the Knicks kind of build the lead and they keep the lead throughout the game. Again, I don't expect a second straight 30-point blowout, but 15-point lead, 20-point lead is definitely possible. It's definitely within grasp of the Knicks playing against a lowly Wizards team. They only have 6 wins on the season. I believe they're 6-20 something, 6-25. I believe they are 27, something like that. All right, we're getting ready to check back in here after this timeout. The Knicks need to screw their head back on as Brunson's going to the line for 2. Julie said Randall's just too physically imposing to be flopping. Yeah, he's just too big, too swole, too strong. He's not a flopper. It's just not in his nature. He just doesn't understand how to do it. Again, he's just too much of a bully in the paint. Brunson knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. And on the timer run down, way too much. Jeez Louise, 6:38 to go here. Clock check. Thank you, C. Tyler. Thank you. C. Tyler said, I want to see the bench play tonight. Yeah. I want to see a nice, strong bench performance here. As Brunson goes 2 for 2 from the line. Tyus Jones bring it down. Has it up top. Being guarded by Brunson. Both teams with both their starting lineups still out there. Tyus Jones coming to his right, feeds. Jordan Poole is driving it in. Pump fakes, kicks it out. And Koulibaly, I believe that is, who just checked in for Abdia. Lays it up and in. Koulibaly's had a pretty good rookie season here for the Washington Wizards. Ihart has it up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Being guarded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly, very good defender. Randall. Koulibaly now switches on to him. He's got him in the post. Leans in. Throws it up. Gets the and it was halfway down, but the ball rolled off the side of the basket. So Randall is going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 17-11. Karen, what's up, Karen? Said sorry for the wrong one. I got a cat on my lap. Now that is probably one of the best ways to watch a basketball game. Just chilling with the pets. Got the cat on the lap. Randall knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Crim's dad said Chevy wants a quick game today. I do. It's been a long day. Had a nice work day. It's snowing outside. It's nice and cold. And it's an earlier game. Randall misses the second one. Ihart with the offensive rebound, but slapped out of his hands. But it's going to stay with the Knicks here. This isn't a good Wizards team, and I don't want to lull after that beautiful Philly game. I want us to keep the vibes going. I want a good game here. Brunson coming to his right off the Hartenstein screen. Feeds Hartenstein in the pocket. Can't handle the pass. It slips right through his hands. Here's Jordan Poole pushing the other way. He's going to pull it out. Settles for a right wing 3. Terrible transition shot from Jordan Poole. Hartenstein comes flying in for the rebound. Here comes Brunson coming the other way. Feeds Randall in the post. He's got Koulibaly on him. He's got the strength. He's got the strength matchup. But it goes out of bounds, and the refs are going to talk it over. They initially call it the Wizards' ball, but Randall and a bunch of other Knicks are very adamant that it was off of Koulibaly. Upon the replay, it is off of Koulibaly. Let's see what the refs rule. They are going to change it. It's going back to the Knicks. They get it in the Randall right corner. But Randall's stepping out of bounds after he caught the ball. Again, the Knicks playing a little sloppy here. Come on, Knickerbockers. Marley, what's up, Marley? Tyus Jones bringing it down over to Gafford, over to Kuzma, left wing. Feeds. Jordan Poole coming off a couple of screens, being chased by Anunoby. Gets it out to Tyus Jones on the right wing, being guarded by Brunson. Feeds Kuzma, cutting across the lane, goes right into Anunoby, turns, flips up a shot, gets the floater to go. 5 minutes to go. DiVincenzo, left wing, catching fire off the handoff from Brunson, and he splashes it. DiVincenzo continues his sizzling start to these games. He's 2 for 2 from 3 now. Kuzma has it, mid-range, gets it over to Tyus Jones, coming to his left around the Kuzma screen. Now gets it out to Jordan Poole up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Driving it to his right. Fakes the handoff, Pump fakes. Now gets it over to Gafford. Gafford has it. Gets it out to Kuzma. Driving it to his right. Shot clock winding down. He's got to turn. Fire. Fade away on Anunoby. Terrible shot fight for the rebound. Brunson comes out with it. Brunson pushed out of bounds. Throws it into the front court towards his basket. But it sails out of bounds as the Knicks couldn't get to it. 4:29 to go here in the first quarter. 21-13. 8-point game. Knicks currently with the lead. As Josh Hart and Deuce McBride check in here. 4:29 minute mark. Got our first substitutions for Tom Thibodeau. Julius said the weather outside is frightful. Need the Knicks to play delightful. You got the Clydeisms going. All right, here we go. Tyus Jones has it up top. Over to Coulibaly, being guarded by Josh Hart. Going one-on-one, driving to his left, loses it. It's on the floor. Hartenstein picks it up, knocked out of his hands. Ball still loose. Deuce gets it. And he's going to bring it down. Hit a head pass to DiVincenzo, pump fakes, driving it to his right, feeds Hartenstein, another flip shot for Hartenstein, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Gafford clears with the rebound. And here comes Jordan Poole. Under 4 minutes to go, Jordan Poole has it up top, being guarded by Randle on the mismatch, driving it to his right off the screen. He's going to pull it back out. Now kicks it out to Coulibaly. They swing it over to Tyus Jones. Deuce McBride jumped the passing lane, tried to get a steal. Bad decision from Deuce. Tyus Jones spots up, knocks down the three. 21-16. They throw it over the top to Randle in the paint. And a foul down low as three Wizards came down to corral Julius Randle in the paint as he had the mismatch being guarded by Jordan Poole. I believe the foul was on Jordan Poole. Either way, Randle's going to the free throw line for two. 2026. How is Jordan Poole this bad? He just doesn't. Listen. The best thing for him was to stay up there in Golden State. Obviously, it wasn't tenable between him and Draymond, but to be sent off to a team where he can just do whatever he wants and not have to worry about playing good team basketball or taking good shots or anything like that. Like that transition three he took earlier, where he brought it down, it was a 2-on-1 situation. He pulled it back out and shot a three on the right wing. Like what is that? What is that decision? Randle knocked down the first one. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Thank you, Julius. And DeLon Wright bringing it down. Over to Muscala up top. Hands it off to Kuzma. Being guarded by Randle. Driving it to his right. Crosses over to his left. In the lane. Throws up a floater. Gets it to go. Kuzma looks like he's in a bit of a rhythm today. McBride bringing it down left side of the court. Crosses over to his right. Behind his back. Coming out. Over to Randle. Swings it over to DiVincenzo. Pump fakes. Being guarded by Coulibaly. Can't get by him. Coming to his left around the Randle screen. Now they feed Randle in the post. And he was grabbed by Coulibaly on the post entry. Are the Knicks in the bonus yet? I don't think so. So it should be side out of bounds. Ooh. Josh Hart throws it into Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it up top. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot straight away. Deep three. Careens off the side of the backboard. Not a great shot. Bit of a heat check shot there from Dante DiVincenzo. DeLon Wright now has it on the other end. They feed Kuzma on the post, being guarded by Josh Hart. Kuzma still holding on to it. Coming to his right, spins to his left, in the paint, lays it up. Can't get the layup to go, and the finger roll rolls off the side of the rim. And Deuce McBride pushing the other way, going all the way. Feeds Randle the last second, and Randle with a nice layup. Good feed from Deuce McBride, the point guard. Feed the big man. Get your star, nice easy bucket. Good decision from Deuce McBride there. DeLon Wright has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Crosses over to his left, getting downhill, lays it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart pushing the defense. Leading the offense now here for the Knicks. Julius Randle now has it. Throws up a push shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the side of the rim, but gets a nice friendly touch. And the lead is back up to 9 there. The Knicks trying to push it a little bit here, trying to build that lead up. Trying to make this an early night for them. They should be able to blow this one open. It is just the first quarter. Feeling each other out a little bit. But I like what I'm seeing so far from the Knicks. Only 18 points in the first quarter so far. A little over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Knicks' defense has been spectacular. Spectacular since the Anunoby trade. Curly said, I just remembered to like what I'm seeing. Yes. If you're in the chat, thank you, Curly. If you're in the chat, and you haven't hit the like button, there's about 75 of us here in stream tonight, and only 20 likes on the stream. So that means about 55 of you have yet to like the stream. So I'd appreciate it if you like the content. Right below the video is the thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit that button. That means you like the stream. All it does is tell YouTube it's a solid piece of content. More people should see it. Helps signal boost the stream, sends it out to more people so we can get more people in chat. And more people in chat is just a lot more fun of an experience to have more people to talk to. So appreciate you guys. Love having you in here. The stream continues to grow. Stream after stream, game after game that we do, more and more people are subscribing. So I really appreciate it. Ooh. 2026 said, my wife is a huge Baltimore Ravens fan, so I'm forced to switch between this game and the Steelers-Ravens game. Are the Ravens even still playing? I mean, I know they're playing. Oh, it just went final, I saw. 17-10. But the Ravens locked up their division, didn't they? So they're good. They're good. They're good. Should be good. I feel like the Knicks aren't even necessarily playing that well right now, and they're still ahead by 9, 27-18. It's really the defense. They're not really allowing the Washington Wizards to build any momentum going either way. But Randall, 3 for 5. They're clearly trying to get Randall going a bit early here. He's got 10 points. Anunoby with 2. He's 1 for 2 with a rebound and an assist. Hartenstein with 2. 5 big boards already. And then an assist. Brunson, 7 points, 2 assists. DiVincenzo, 6 points on the 2 threes. And we just got our bench in there. So let's see how they continue here at the end of the first quarter here. We got a new subscriber. I didn't see it. Hopefully it'll come up over here. Yes. Billy Bill. Thank you, Billy Bill. Welcome. Appreciate you, my guy. Happy to have you. All right, looks like we're checking back in here. All right, here we go. Avdia tries to throw the lob. Quinn Grimes comes up with the steal. Quinn Grimes comes right into the game, makes a great defensive play. Randall has it up top, being guarded by Avdia. Has him in the post. Backing him in. Tries to kick it up to Grimes. Able to corral it. Coulibaly almost came up with the steal. Back to Randall. Randall coming to his right off the Hartenstein screen. Driving it down. Kicks it out to McBride. And Randall throws it out of bounds. Julius, you're doing a little too much, my guy. I hate that with this bench unit. No Jalen Brunson out there with this bench unit. Julius Randall's the main initiator out there. And I don't love that they only play out of Julius Randall. Trust our guys, man. Let's move the ball. Let's put the ball in McBride and Grimes' hands. Even Josh Hart. Even Hartenstein can make some plays. So come on. Doesn't have to be a Randall post-up every time. Cross-court pass to Kispert out of the corner. Quinn Grimes, good closeout. And Kispert steps out of bounds. Good job from Quinn Grimes to force him to have to take that step back on the good closeout. So it's still a 9-point game. Can the Knicks push to double digits here? Deuce bringing it down, being guarded by Wright. Has it up top, hands it off to Randall, being guarded by Avdia. Dribble pull up 3, and he rattles it in. Okay, Julius. I like what I see, my guy. And the Knicks do push it to a 12-point game, 30-18. 1 minute to go. Kispert has it up top. Over to Coulibaly, and Deuce McBride comes up with the steal and the bad pass. McBride bringing it down. Cross-court pass to Grimes, who catches. Hits Randall, cunt to the basket. Kicks to Josh Hart in the corner, wide open for a 3. Can't get it to go. But Isaiah Hartenstein right there for the tip. Able to clean up the mistake there. 9-0 run for the Knicks here as they go up by 14. Muscala has it up top. Pump fakes. Hands it off to Coulibaly. Stops, fires from 3 on the handoff. Ball's knocked around. Muscala picks it up and is eventually fouled by McBride under the basket. So 31 seconds to go here. I'm gonna need some more water. Julie said Ihart has been tremendous. I'm at a loss for words at this point. He's been everything you could have hoped and wanted after Mitchell Robinson went down with the injury. He's been everything you could have hoped and wanted, giving him more minutes like this. Couldn't knock her out the rebound there as Coulibaly came up with the rebound and saved it to DeLon Wright. They swing it around to Avdija. Quinn Grimes guarding him. Avdija's got the size advantage. Forces him to pick up his dribble. Good defense. Kicks it out to Corey Kispert. Relocates for a three. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein comes flying in for a rebound. Said, let me clean this up real quick. And Grimes pushing the other way. There's 12 seconds on the shot clock, on the game clock here. Randall has it. Left wing being guarded by Kispert. It's a mismatch. Randall taking advantage of it. Sidestep, puts up a three. Over Kispert. Off the front rim. Can't get it. Deuce McBride comes flying in for a one-handed putback dunk on the weak side after the Julius Randle miss. Oh my goodness, Deuce. Turn me up, my guy. 34-18. At the end of the first quarter here, Deuce McBride comes flying in from the weak side along the baseline with the one-handed putback dunk. Woo-hoo-hoo, my goodness. Deuce McBride. You know, he worried me a little bit after those first two games as the backup point guard. Didn't really give us much, wasn't too impressive. Of course, Tibbs didn't really give him the opportunity, didn't really give him the minutes that I thought the backup point guard should have. But again, we were playing some pretty good competition, that game against Minnesota, for example. But since then, Deuce McBride, last game against Philly, 4 threes in the first half. That was fantastic. And then here tonight, beautiful assist to Randall in transition, comes up with a steal on the other end. Put back, one-handed put back dunk along the baseline to end the quarter. I mean, what more can you ask from the kid, right? He's getting playing time. He's getting better after every game. He's making an impact. The defense is ticking up. He's helping the Knicks defense overall. I mean, you know, one of the things I was worried about when we traded away Emmanuel Quickley was the team defense. You know, I was worried, like, okay, how is the team defense going to hold up? Because Emmanuel Quickley was everywhere. You know, he cleaned up so much on the perimeter. But, of course, you had OG Anunoby. There's not as much to clean up. You throw in Deuce McBride into the rotation. There's not as much to clean up because, of course, he can hold his own as a defender. Fantastic one-on-one positional defender. And then you have Quinn Grimes, and it's like, and then, of course, guys like Josh Hart and whatnot. But it's like, okay, everyone can pretty much hold their own, so there's not as much cleaning up for a guy on the perimeter. And as long as everyone's holding their own, they're staying within themselves, and then they're helping when they need the help and rotating when they need to rotate. I mean, the defense has more than held up here. And the score is 34-19. I guess I forgot to credit the Wizards with, I guess, a free throw maybe. But that makes it a 15-point game going into the second quarter here. Julie said, pleasantly surprised by Deuce's play so far. Also said, I have to admit, Deuce looked great these past 2 games so far. Yeah, he's been everything you want so far, as you know, giving him the opportunity to step up to be a backup point guard here. You wanted him to show these signs that he's capable, and he's been doing it the last 2 games. All right, we're back in. Start the second quarter. Muscala has it, hands it off to Kispert, who just loses control of the ball, and it slides out of bounds. Kispert clearly upset at himself. So the Knicks are going to bring it down now. Deuce swings it over to Grimes. Looks like the Wizards are in the zone. The Knicks did a really good job against Philly, breaking the zone. Deuce coming to his right. Pull up 3 as they go under it. And Deuce McBride knocks down the 3. He's cooking again. Thank you, Deuce. Preston Chu is also checked in, by the way. The Knicks with their bench unit out there along with OG Anunoby. So Avdija driving it in. He loses it. Couple of Knicks jump on it. It's a jump ball. Should be between Achua and Avdija. 11:16 to go. Grimstad said Knicks dropping deuces on opponents. I don't want to start making that a thing, man. I don't want to make that a thing. 2026, Deuce has begun to grow in his role, and I hope he continues. Gets the opportunity here. The Wizards win the tip. DeLon Wright fires the 3 on the winning the tip, and the Wizards get a couple opportunities here. Avdija in the paint, little push shot, can't get it to go. Muscala, another offensive rebound, and it's off of Muscala, He can't hold on to it. They say the Knicks tipped it out, and the Wizards are frustrated. They had 3-4 opportunities at the basket there, couldn't get it to go, and now the Knicks are bringing it down. Deuce has it up top. It is currently an 18-point game. Over to Deuce on the right wing. They swing it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart up top to Grimes. Grimes into Anunoby in the paint. Pump fakes, kicks it out. Josh Hart. He pump fakes. He's driving it in. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Catch and shoot. Straight away three. Rims in and out. Can't get it to go. And here comes Corey Kispert bringing it down. Over to Avdia on the left wing, being guarded by Achua. Coming to his right. Swings it over the lawn, right out of the corner, driving along the baseline, kicks it out. Kispert, left wing three. He's really good at relocating for them threes, and he's a very good three-point shooter. Knocks that one down that time. The Knicks got to keep an eye on him. Don't let him get loose like that. Deuce McBride has it up top. Coming to his right, in and out dribble. Kispert now guarding him. McBride, mid-range pull-up jumper, off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. And here come the Wizards bringing it down the other way. DeLon Wright has it up top, coming to his right, and a moving screen on... Oh, nope, not a moving screen. Deuce McBride ran right into a Muscala screen. I thought they were going to call it a moving screen. They weren't. It is a foul on Deuce McBride running right into a... running right into a Muscala. I keep wanting to say tripping all over my words. I keep mixing up Achua and Muscala in my mind for some reason. Muscala has it, hands it off to Coulibaly, coming to his right, behind the back move. Quinn Grimes did a great job of stepping up. Now he's guarding him, steps right in front of him, now driving to his right, tipped out of his hands, and it's off of Coulibaly's body again. Great defense, individual defense from Quinn Grimes, and fantastic help defense from OG Anunoby, forcing the turnover there. And Jalen Brunson has checked in for Deuce McBride. Brunson coming to his right, over to Grimes, catch and shoot, deep three from Quinn Grimes, splashes it. Quinn Grimes didn't score for the first 3 quarters against Philly. Knocks down his first shot here tonight from the perimeter. DeLon Wright over to Kispert, pump fakes, swings it over to Muscala, right wing three. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Hit a head pass to Quinn Grimes. Quinn Grimes bringing it down, trying to beat Kispert all the way down, lays it up, inside hand layup, can't get it to go. You got to finish with that left hand. Grimes, you got to finish with that left hand. Avdia driving it down, righty, push shot in the paint, can't get it to go. Foul on Anunoby. So I believe that was Avdia. He's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Chilu said, G League Deuce is in the building. Deuce McBride, every time he's assigned to the G League the past couple of years, he has dominated the G League. As Avdia misses the first free throw. We love when our opponents misses free throws. Curly said our 3-point game is absolutely destroying the Capitol. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As Avdia knocks down the second one. So 40-23 here. 9:10 to go. Josh Hart has it on the right wing. We got Josh Hart, Brunson, Grimes, Anunoby, and Achua. Josh Hart has it. Hands it off to Brunson, coming to his right. Gets into the mid-range, stops, turns, pivots, steps back. Keeping his dribble locked, kicks it up top to Grimes. Another catch and shoot straight away three. Can't get that one to go. And DeLon Wright with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Wright coming to his right. Didn't mean to do that. Kispert on the handoff, coming down the lane. Gets fouled on the reach-in. Little touch reach-in foul from Quinn Grimes. The Knicks opened up like the season and allowed Corey Kispert to come right down the lane. They were afraid of his 3-point shooting. Got right past his defender in Brunson. Quinn Grimes didn't completely step over, neither did Josh Hart, and a little touch foul on Quinn Grimes as Corey Kispert got the and one on him. He's at the free throw line for one more. And he converts the 3-point opportunity there. So it's 40-26. It's down to a 14-point game. Come on, New York Knickerbockers. Brunson bringing it down. Hands it off to Hart. Coming to his left. Hands it off to Grimes. Quinn Grimes just going to hold on to it, but he gets it back. Grimes has it up top, over to Anunoby, and Avdia jumps the passing lane, comes up with the steal, goes all the way down and throws it down with one hand, and it's a 12-point game. Come on, Grimes. No silly passes. Brunson bringing it down, has it straight away, and they're going to call a timeout. Could see that one coming. Tom Thibodeau clearly not happy with the lackadaisical play on offense from the Knicks. Come on, be aggressive. Be smart, be confident. A little miscommunication between the Knicks that are out there right now. OG Anunoby and Precious Achiuwa still, still learning the offense and whatnot. Weren't 100% clear on what to do. OG Anunoby wasn't 100% sure what to do there as the power forward. He's supposed to step up there when they deny Brunson so he can get it. Then he can hand it off to Brunson. The small intricacies of the offense. Guys are still learning it. Wampag Doodle, what's up? No sloppiness, need consistency. Yes, yes. Whew. Michael R. Wright, what's up? Welcome, 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 Michael. He said, since Poole has been out of Golden State, he stinks. Some may argue that his like second half of last year with Golden State, he stunk. But yeah, I mean, since he's been in Washington, he has. A lot of people thought that his strengths would be accentuated with more playing time and the ball in his hands more often, and his creativity on offense would be able to be highlighted more. And the opposite has happened. His deficiency has been 100% highlighted 100 times over. Can't guard anybody, terrible shot selection, doesn't do a good job of reading the defense. Just the things that he was bad at Golden State that Golden State can kind of clean up and hide a little bit, they've just been accentuated out there in Washington. When winning isn't the focus and you are allowed to do whatever you want to do in offense, like take a transition pull-up three on a 2-on-1 fast break, it's just gonna accentuate it up. Michael said, thanks. Hitting you from Jamaica. Well, welcome, Michael. Happy to see you. Happy to have you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Julie said, since Poole signed that extension, he's been trashed. Draymond punched all the game at him. That's one way of putting it. We got another subscriber from LeVar Boyce. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Welcome. We're back into it. Brunson has it up top. Dancing with the ball on DeLon Wright. Gets into the paint. One-legged push floater. Gets it to go. Jalen Brunson cooking one-on-one there. Coming out of the timeout. Pushing the lead back up to 14. We're under 8 minutes to go. The Wizards have it. Avdia has it on the right wing, being guarded by Grimes, bringing it up top. Coming to his left around the Muscala screen. Now kicks into Muscala, catch and shoot on the pick and pop. Can get the three to go. Brunson with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Has it on the right side of the court, being guarded by Wright. Hesitation dribble, getting to the paint. Puts up the floater again. Good defense from Wright. Brunson can't get it to go as Avdia pushing the other way. Tries to feed it inside. Anunoby gets his hand in there, and Grimes picks it up. Good steal from Anunoby. Quinn Grimes pushing now over to Josh Hart, driving it down, lays it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. Good drive. Good pass from Grimes. Good drive from Josh Hart. And just like that, the lead's back up to 16, and the Knicks have momentum again. Avdia has it up top. Over to Kispert. Pump fakes. Steps back. Kicks it to Avdia. Grimes guarding him now. Now kicks it in the corner to Coulibaly. Knocked out of his hands a couple of times by Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain with the Wizards here. Coulibaly not having a very good game here tonight. The Knicks are locking down on defense. Uh, 2026, I remember some brain dead fans said Poole was better than IQ. Some players have fan bases that root for them like crazy. All right, so Kuzma's checked in here. Gets it into the DeLon Wright, coming to his left, around the Gafford screen, who's just checked in again. Throws a lob to Harnstein, and throws the lob to Gafford, but Harnstein got to it. Knocked it out, and the Knicks are coming down the other way. They kick it out. Josh Hart, left wing three, wide open, comes up short, fight for the rebound. And Harnstein fouls Gafford, fighting for the rebound. Julie said OG's defense is going to get us plenty of easy baskets transition. Yeah, I mean, the Knicks can legitimately play, can have their defense lead them to offense now. DeLon Wright getting into the paint. Euro steps, goes to a floater. Harnstein corrals a tough contested rebound. Gets it out to Brunson. Now pushes it over to Josh Hart. Goes all the way to the basket and lays it up and in with the right hand. And the Wizards got to call a timeout here as the lead is pushed right back up to 18. The New York Knicks are not allowing this one to be close. They want to push the lead and they want to hold it there. As we're going into a timeout now. There is exactly 6:29 to go, so we'll run our timer down a little bit. Ooh. Wampak Doodle said, need to be focused and not get comfortable with success. 100% agree with you, Wampak Doodle. Now, I did say earlier, and I truly believe this, it is a very rare sight to see two 30-point victories in a row. I don't expect the Knicks to blow the Wizards out to the extent that they blew Philly out last night. So, with that in mind, all I would maintain is that the Knicks should maintain like a 14 or 15-point lead throughout the rest of the game, right? It's probably going to get a little bit closer at some point. We always say this, it's a professional basketball team in a professional league. This team's going to make a run at some point. They're going to punch. They're going to throw their best shot. And maybe that was just it, where they got it down to 12. Maybe that was just it, because the Wizards are pretty bad. But it's always going to be the team with the lead. You have to take the hit and respond properly, right? The coach is going to call the timeout. They're going to try and break the momentum. When you come out of the timeout, how do you respond? Are you able to, okay, we took the punch, now we're going to punch back and see how you respond? Can you continue to make it a competitive game? The Knicks last night, they took Philadelphia's response and they retaliated even harder. Are the Knicks going to do that tonight against the Washington Wizards? Time will tell, but so far it's looking fantastic. Chulu said OG's a major destructor with his length and wingspan. Great pickup. Fantastic pickup. Amazing pickup. You know, the sign of I let the timer run too far. The sign of a really good pickup is what other teams were in the market for that player. And literally every other team was in the market for OG Anunoby because he's that kind of player. He fits in everybody's team. Just a lockdown wing defender at 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan, who could also is like a 40%, 38%, high 30s, 40% three-point shooter, is a knockdown shooter specifically from the corners too. Every team wants that guy, and the Knicks managed to get him. So, I think that's another aspect of the trade that, it's a bit. Sometimes we just look at the players for players trade. And it's like, okay, but who else was in the market for this guy? Literally everybody else was looking to trade for him. And the Knicks managed to pull him up. So, all right, we're back into it. Tyus Jones is checked back in. Gets it over to Jordan Poole. And Jordan Poole is called for a travel. Immediately coming out of the timeout. That's never a good sign when you turn it over immediately coming out of the timeout. The Knicks have a chance of pushing it to 20 here as Brunson's bringing it down. Over to Randall. The Knicks have their starting five back out there, but Josh Hart instead of DiVincenzo. And an offensive foul on a Harnstein, I believe, with a moving screen as Randall was driving to the basket. 6 minutes to go here in the second, 46-28. Both teams come out with a couple of blunders here to start the quarter. First, the Jordan Poole travel. This time, the Isaiah Harnstein offensive moving screen call. So 2 turnovers, and here comes Tyus Jones, has it up top. Crossing over to his right, around the Gafford screen. Brunson trying to chase him, gets all the way to the basket. Can't get the layup to go. Harnstein with the rebound. Quick outlet to Josh Hart. Cross-court pass to Randall. Pump fakes. He's driving it down. Euro steps in the paint. Takes some contact. Gets the foul call. He's going to the free throw line for 2. Julius Randle drawing a ton of fouls here. Getting to the basket. 5:50 to go. Daniel Gafford very upset at himself for committing a foul there on Randall. Whew. 2026 said, wouldn't mind trading for Marcus Smart. Interesting. I don't know who the Knicks would give up, and I don't know why Memphis would make that trade. He's an important piece to that team and what they want to do moving forward. Randle at the free throw line knocks down the first one. He can push it to 20 here, pushes it to 19. We've been waiting for it. Been waiting for a 20-point game, 20-point lead. Julie said, I see Tibbs' vision slowly coming together. I may have issues with him, but respect and appreciate what he's built here. Tibbs' culture, yeah. I mean, he's just a really good coach. He has his flaws like most other coaches in the league, like 95% of other coaches in the league, but, you know, he's really good. Tyus Jones has it up top, swings it over to Poole, back to Tyus Jones, back to Poole, behind the back, spin in the paint, throws up a tough push floater, and a foul call on Josh Hart. It was a crazy, crazy shot from Jordan Poole, and Josh Hart is bewildered at the call, looking at the ref like, what? I didn't touch him. Josh Hart did have his right arm on his hip, which is where I assume the foul was called, but Mark, what's up, Mark? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trade JR looks likely? You mean Julius Randle? The Knicks are not going to trade Julius Randle, my guy. They've built this team pretty much around Brunson and Randle. If you can point to me a power forward that the Knicks could trade that's better than Julius Randle, point me in that direction. Jordan Poole missed the first one, knocks down the second one. Cuts it to 19. 5:30 to go. Brunson bringing it down. Crossing over to his left on the Hartenstein screen. Being guarded by Coulibaly. Hartenstein comes up to set a screen again. Coming to his right. In and out dribble. Fade away, pull up mid-range jumper. Swishes it. Jalen Brunson getting to his spot, knocking down shots. Tyus Jones bringing it down. Gets over to Kuzma. Pump fakes. Driving into the lane. Tries to throw a lob. And Hartenstein saw it coming all the way. Tips the lob to Gafford all the way out. Randle in the paint. Feeds Anunoby. Just rises and dunks it down. And it's 52-29, and this game's getting away from the Wizards here. It's a 23-point game. We're under 5 minutes to go. Tyus Jones has it up top, coming to his left on the Gafford screen, throws up a floater, bounces on the rim a couple of times, can't hold on to it. Fight for the rebound. Gafford has it, tipped out of his hands, continues to fight for it. Gafford gets fouled by Brunson going to the basket, and Brunson immediately looks at the bench and tells him to challenge it. Says he got all ball. Wambag Duda said, I'm driving myself crazy with the trade rumors, just enjoying the process. I'm not much of a trade person in the sense that, like, I don't really care about the rumors. Like, I will wait until the Knicks eventually do make a move, and then I'll react to it at that point and decide whether or not I like it. But, I don't know. Mark said, you don't buy into the CAA rumors? The fact that Randle left CAA and signed with a different agency? I mean, I think where there's smoke, there's fire, Mark. You know, I think that's a good point. But I think overall, like, I don't think they're looking to move on from him anytime soon. Again, if you could point me to a power forward that the Knicks could trade for that is better than Julius Randle, I don't think they move him. I don't think they move him at all. All right, Randle, left wing catch on the pass from Brunson. Pump fake, steps back, now puts up the three, comes up short. DiVincenzo tracks down the long rebound, feeds Randle, and he goes up trying to dunk it down. Gets the layup to go over Gafford. Ooh, and Julius Randle flexing on him a little bit. Love to see it. It is 54-30. Jordan Poole, sidestep, puts up the three on the right wing, comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound, and he's bringing it down. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, oh, no, look, beautiful pass to Hartenstein, cutting down the middle of the lane, and he throws it down, and the Knicks are pouring it on here. 56-30, it's a 26-point lead. I said 30-point blowouts aren't common in the NBA. You don't typically see them, but the Knicks are on track to blow this team out the way they did Philly last night. Ooh. Mark said, OG is CAA, JB is CAA. I know Mark, but Quickly was also CAA, and they traded him off the team. Like, they're not going to have 15 players on the roster who are all CAA, you know. Julius Randle was CAA, recently left the agency, very clearly still has a good relationship with the front office. Again, Mark, if you can point me to a better power forward on the market that the Knicks would trade for, I don't think the Knicks would trade Julius Randle. Not anytime soon. I could possibly seeing that coming up during his contract year, where the Knicks will look at it and say, I don't know if we want to max out Julius Randle. Maybe they look to trade him then, and I think maybe that's the hang-up and why Randle eventually left, knowing the Knicks may not offer him a max contract. But again, that's just all rumor. That's just all speculation. I don't know. IQ wasn't CAA, okay, but he had a fantastic relationship with the front office. Like William Wesley, went out of his way to make sure the Knicks drafted him. If you guys read that report years ago, Gafford has it up top, and another off-ball foul against Anunoby. Anunoby picks up a ton of off-ball fouls. He's very aggressive, chasing guys around. The Wizards are going to the line now. Mark said, we've got first rounders, though. I know, Mark, but again, point me to the player that the Knicks would trade him for. Now is the time. Mark, point me to the player, my guy. Who is on the market right now that the Knicks would trade Randle for? Wambag Doodle said, players switch agencies all the time. It's not uncommon. I agree with your Wambag Doodle. It happens literally all the time in the league. The only reason it's a story with the Knicks is because of Leon Rose was the guy at CAA. Kuzma knocked down the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. 56-32. The Wizards cut it down to a 24-point game. And we're under 4 minutes to go. 3:40 to go here in the second. They swing it over to Josh Hart in the corner. Josh Hart inside to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it inside. Ball knocked away. Threw a behind-the-back pass to Randle. Randle was not expecting it. Went right off his body. And it goes out of bounds. And Tyus Jones bringing it down. Over to Jordan Poole in the corner. Back up top to Jones. Jones has it with Brunson guarding him. Hits Kuzma, cutting across the lane. Quickly catches. Shoots a little push hook shot. Gets it to go. And Josh Hart bringing it down. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson has it. Hands it off to Josh Hart. The Wizards are back into a zone. And Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right. Crosses over to his left. Kicks it over to DiVincenzo. Spots it for three. They don't close out fast enough. Can't get it to go. Randle comes flying in. Can't secure the rebound. And Coulibaly bringing it down. Gets it over to Gafford. Back to Coulibaly. Back to Kuzma. Driving it down on DiVincenzo. Throws his shoulder a little bit. Throws up a floater. Great defense from DiVincenzo. Brunson gets it. Hit a head pass to DiVincenzo. Leaves it off for Hartenstein. Kicks it over to Josh Hart along the baseline. He's going to pull it back out. Good transition defense from the Wizards there. They feed Randle in the post. Backing down Kuzma. He's got it on the right block. Spins in the paint. Gets blocked by Gafford. Randle gets back. Puts it up. Gets blocked again. But eventually a foul is called, I believe, on Gafford on the second attempt. I think Randle's going to the free throw line for two more free throws here. Jandry DeLuno. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you again. Isaiah Gardner. What's up, Isaiah? 2026 said Randle was the greatest power forward in Knicks history. He's not going anywhere. At least not anytime soon. I think at some point, the Knicks may look to move off of Randle because of the contract and the next extension. He could be maxed out. He's going to be asking for max money. He's going to be a 3-time All-NBA player at the end of the season. So he definitely deserves it. But we'll see what the front office decides. Again, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So discussing a Randle trade to me is like a discussion in futility. It's not happening anytime soon. Isaiah said, Mark has no answer. We ain't trading Randle if we're not getting Giannis or Embiid. The only way you include Randle is if you're getting back a superstar level player at his position. As Randle goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line again. Julius Randle knocking down his free throws. Love it when our guys handle the business at the line. This team has not been... And Julius Randle comes up with a steal. Kuzma kind of throws it away. Julius Randle goes up and throws it down with two hands. Another easy basket for the Knicks in transition. Defense continues to lead the offense. It's a 26-point game right now. Tyus Jones has it up top. Over to Avdija. Randall jumped the passing lane again. Almost came up with that steal. But Avdija gets a free lane to the basket, lays it up and in. Brunson bringing it down. Has it on the left wing. Dancing with the ball a little bit. Feeds Randall. Hits Harnstein, come back door. But Harnstein was out of bounds. Didn't establish himself inbounds before he caught it. Lewis Denny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, 2026 said DeJounte Murray's going to end up a Laker. I don't know if they have enough to get DeJounte Murray from Atlanta with what they have on their roster right now. Avdija misses the three, hit ahead past to Randall. Randall sidestep three, comes up short, chases down his own offensive rebound, has it inside to DiVincenzo, kicks it out to Brunson. Jordan Poole comes up with the steal. Brunson getting back on defense, lays it up with the right hand on the finger roll, gets it to go. 60-38, 22-point game. About a minute to go here in the second, right before halftime. And the Knicks, 20-plus point lead again here in the first half. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right off a Harnstein screen, stepping back, sidestep, puts up a three on the right wing, gets fouled by Avdija. Brunson going to the free throw line for 3 free throws. 54 seconds to go here in the second with just under a minute, right before halftime. .54 seconds to go here, and Brunson's at the free throw line for 3 free throws. Whew. Jilu said, I'm not trading Randall for anyone not named Giannis, Jokic, or SGA. That's not even Embiid. Interesting, Jilu. Interesting. I mean, look, I love Embiid's game. I don't trust the 30-year-old center with bad knees and a bad back who hasn't made it past the second round. I'm just not doing it. I do love Embiid, though. I do love Embiid, but I'm just not doing it. One back dude said, looking focused, starters want to get the work done and clock out early. As they should. As they should. They are the far superior team. Brunson's knocked down his first 2 free throws. He's got another one coming. 2026 said, LeBron will get traded from LA before Randall gets traded from New York. Quote me on that. Look, there have been plenty times throughout Randall's career here with the Knicks where we thought he was like on his way out the door. And yet here he stands, about to make his 3rd all-NBA team at the end of this year. So I don't know what to tell anybody who thinks that like Randall's on the chopping block or that he's going to be traded or that he's trade bait. I don't know what to tell you guys. Jordan Poole steps up and knocks down a 3 curling off the screen. And the Knicks bringing it down here. I forgot to credit Brunson with his 3 made free throws. 30 seconds to go here. Brunson driving it down. Loses control of the ball. Tried to feed DiVincenzo at the last second. Turns it over. Goes out of bounds. 63-41. 30 seconds to go here. The Wizards bringing it down. Tyus Jones has it. Brunson guarding him. Tyus Jones going to wind the clock down a little bit. It's about a 7-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Tyus Jones crosses over to his right. He's in the paint. Throws up a floater. Gets it to go. Cuts it to 20. And Brunson's going to walk it down. 10 seconds to go here. Brunson has it by the half-court line. Shot clock winding down. Brunson stops, turns, spins, pivots, throws it to Josh Hart, and the shot clock expired. Brunson dribbled it out way too much. And that'll be the end of the first half. It ends up as a 20-point lead going into halftime. And the Knicks, I feel like they haven't been playing great here, but yet they have dominated this lowly Wizards team. Wizards team has won 6 games this year. They have not been a very good team. Where are we, guys? Mark said started to step away. What about Siakam? Look, I'll tell you right now, Mark, if we offered Julius Randle to Toronto for Siakam right now, they would say yes. They would say yes. And Toronto would throw in, 2 first-round picks Siakam is not on the level of Julius Randle, my guy. He's good, all-star level player, but he's not an all-NBA level player, which is what Julius Randle is. Again, I don't love Julius Randle's game. He frustrates me the way he frustrates you guys. He ain't going anywhere. There's not a player on the market that's better than him. Siakam's not better than Randle. Mark said, I'm not trashing Randle, but what about Cat? I get it, Mark, but like, Julius Randle, I think Julius Randle's better than Karl-Anthony Towns. I think he's a more versatile defender. I think he's not as much, like, look, if we think Julius Randle can be a headache sometimes, like, watch Minnesota games. Watch Minnesota games before Anthony Edwards became, like, knocking on the door of superstardom and Rudy Gobert got there last year. Watch Karl-Anthony Towns. It's just, when he's a third guy, okay, it's a lot more manageable. When he's 1 or 2, the way Julius Randle, on certain nights is a 1 and on certain nights is a 2 behind Brunson, a lot less manageable. I'd still take Randle over Cat. Julie said this entire rebuild has been upon the back of Randle. All NBA 2 of the last 3 years, on his way to his 3rd, came here when no one else wanted to. One of the best players in the league. I mean, you said it all there, Julu. I'm with you. Again, he drives me crazy. Randle definitely drives me crazy. The shot selection can drive me crazy. The not hustling back on defense can drive me crazy. The late rotations can drive me crazy. He's flawed. So are a bunch of other players in the league. Again, if we can find the guy better than Julius Randle at his position, I'm open to trading the guy. The same way I would be if, like, you know, there was somebody on the, like, you guys know Mitchell Robinson's my favorite player on the team. If there was a center on the market that was better than Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein, I'm packaging both those guys to go get, you know, to upgrade this team. Look, at this point, we've traded away, you know, two of my favorite players on the team, and R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. At this point, we're all in on making trades to make this team better, and there's no more love affair with these players. There's no more like, but that's our guy, you know, like, there's no more of that. We move on, right? Now we are in, like, championship mode. Clearly, the Knicks are probably not on that level yet, right? It's been said a million times. They need one more piece. We get it, but the Knicks are clearly, with the addition of OG Anunoby and trading off, like, younger pieces like R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley, they are clearly on the path to, okay, we're going to start putting pieces together to compete for a championship now. Whew. Curly said, it's been a bit loose, but we bossed it up. Yeah, really, I mean, we can go through the box score if you guys want, just to see who's necessarily playing well. But with a 20-point lead at halftime, I've mostly dominated this game. It's just, is it really worth it? I mean, we'll go through it real quick. Randle with 21. Speaking of Randle, 21 points in the first half, 4 boards, 2 assists. Anunoby with 4. Hartenstein with 6. Brunson with 14. DiVincenzo with 6. Off the bench, Achua has not scored, but 5 for McBride, 4 for Josh Hart, and 3 for Quentin Grimes. So a little bit of everybody sprinkled in, but Brunson and Randle clearly leading the charge, 21 and 14 apiece. Mr. Sports, what's up, Mr. Sports? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 2026 said Randle and Brunson are both top 5 in their position. That is superstar status. I don't know if they're necessarily superstars. Superstars I hold in very, very high regard, but I mean, look, they're on the same level as a lot of guys I can name right now that you guys wouldn't necessarily agree with me with. Mel R, what's up, Mel? Welcome, welcome, welcome. These are stupid trade suggestions. Why would we trade Randle? I mean, look, it's a blowout, Mel, and I think people we're just trying to generate conversations here. But yeah, I think most of these are silly, but you know, it's a blowout. It's a blowout. It's a blowout. What else are we gonna talk about? Julie said, got to take the good with the bad with Randall, but there's plenty of good with him. Yeah, look, the good is way outweighs the bad. But that's not to ignore that there's bad, that there's, flaws, and like very clear, visible flaws. Flaws that keep him from being a superstar. The defense, isn't always playing hard and hustling on defense, isn't always locked in and focused, can hang his head at times, can get in his own head, but Mark said, I just have a feeling Leon's going to make a big move dealing picks. He is going to make a big move dealing picks. They've got a bunch of picks. But, unless they're packaging Randall to get, again, somebody better at the big man spot, they're not moving Randall. It's not feasible. It's not sensible. They don't have anybody on the roster who could even feasibly fill in for Randall at the position, let alone his production. Mark said, yeah, they're all-stars, not superstars. I mean, look, Mark, there's like 5 superstars in the league. There's like 5 of them. You don't just trade for them. They don't get traded, right? The only time they get traded is if they demand to be traded. And when they demand to be traded, they demand to be traded to a specific team. And they get traded to that team. 99% of the time, they will get traded to that team. So unless SGA is going to ask out of like the perfect Oklahoma City Thunder spot, we're not getting that guy. Unless, Jokic or Embiid or a guy like Devin Booker, unless a guy like that is going to ask out of like a position. And look, most of those guys, if not all of those guys, are on championship contending teams already. So why would they ask out to come to the Knicks? Not to say it's impossible, but it ain't happening. Mark said, I don't want Zion. Good. I don't really want Zion either. I would take Randall over Zion. I think 9 times out of 10 right now. There is that 10% possibility that Zion would turn his career around in a new spot with, new coaching staff and a new athletic staff and better physical training and a better eye on him and they keep a closer watch on him and what he does off the court. But at this point in his career, I think it's crazy. At this point in his career, it's like it's year 5. It's year 5, and he's played like a total of like 2 seasons amount of games. Mel said, they are the top best in their position. How are they not superstars? Well, because they're not at the top. They're near the top. They're like close to 5. And there's like 5 superstars in the league. Like, a superstar when you see one. It's Jokic, it's Giannis, it's Embiid, it's SGA. It's guys who are consistently in conversations for being in the MVP race. Right? It's Luka. It's guys like that. A superstar when you see one. As much as I love Brunson and I love Randall, they're not superstars. They're not close to the level of those guys. They're great. They, on some nights, they're knocking on the door of superstardom with how well they play. But, on average, most of the time, they're just awesome stars. Julie said Julius crosses his playoff Rubicon this season. I'm with you. I think Julius is going to have a fantastic playoff run this year. Look, he's had 2 playoff performances, 3 series overall. The first one against Atlanta, the Knicks, they shouldn't have been the 4th seed. They got hot at the end of the year. They ran up their win totals, and they managed to sneak into that 4th seed. And in that playoff series, Atlanta just 100% loaded up on Julius Randle, and they said, anybody else but Randle. And the Knicks didn't have anybody else. And so Julius Randle did not have a good first playoff series against Atlanta that year. And then they missed the playoff the next year, and they come back last season and they make the playoffs. And Julius Randle hurts his ankle at the end of the regular season, misses the last handful of games, pushes himself to come back to start game 1 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I believe it's in game 2 that Julius Randle rolls his ankle again. Played pretty decently in game 1. Started off that first quarter, if you guys remember, was absolutely dominant in game 2 against Cleveland, and then rolled his ankle again and was out the rest of the series. Tried to come back again in the Miami Heat series. I mean, credit to Julius Randle. We know he's a warrior. We know he's a battler. We know he'll play through pain, but was not good in the Miami Heat series either. And then in the offseason had ankle surgery. So if you want to chalk up his, poor playoff play, there are clear excuses. But look, going into the season, he's got to shed that reputation as a poor playoff performer. Julu said 10 times out of 10, I'm taking Randle over Zion, Cat, and Siakam. I'm with you, Julu. I'm with you. Whew. Curly said, this is the most relaxed I've been at the half in a long time. Yeah, I mean, look, this game feels like a foregone conclusion. It feels like we're just playing it out to see what the final score is going to be. It feels like the Knicks are going to win pretty handedly. They won it pretty big. I think 26 was the largest lead so far. They take a 20-point lead in the halftime here. We'll see how they come out here to start the second half. But their third quarter since the Anunoby trade have been very, very good. Curly said, can we have another halftime quiz? I should prepare these. I got to be better. I should prepare these. I don't know. Julie said, Julius crosses his playoff Rubicon this year. Let's get ready for a prolonged playoff run. The Knicks can definitely make a prolonged playoff run. I mean, look, they've got the bodies. They got a better, well-rounded team than they did last year. Let's see if they get some luck. See if they, other teams experience some bad luck. Let's see how it plays out. I got high hopes for the Knicks this year. My expectations, at the very least, make it back to the second round. At the very least. And then, obviously, I'd like to see them make it to the conference finals. Mark said, according to Woj, Knicks are going to add a shot creator from a luxury tax team. Yeah, I mean, look, there's not a ton of great names on the market. The Knicks already made a big old swing with the Anunoby trade, but they're clearly missing a third creator behind Brunson and Randle. Brunson and Randle have to create pretty much everything for the Knicks right now with the loss of Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. Look, everybody knows Quickley was used as a secondary and third ball handler behind Brunson. So Brunson didn't have to do the ball handling all by himself. But even RJ Barrett was used at times to sort of take pressure off those guys, to be a ball handler and a play creator. And when you take both those guys off the team and you add OG Anunoby, who is not that, he's not a self-creator at all. The Knicks definitely need another guy to handle the ball. McBride has looked very good the last game. He had a pretty good first half here, but he doesn't create a lot of his own shots. A lot of them are off catch and shoots, which is great. It's very helpful. I love Deuce McBride. But the Knicks need another guy to be able to handle the ball and create for his teammates. Ironically enough, one of those players that has been discussed a little bit is Tyus Jones, who's the starting point guard for the Washington Wizards. Now, he hasn't been very impressive tonight at all, but, in a bench role off playing against reserves, he could look much better. All right, we're getting ready for the second half here. Knicks will bring it down. Julie said the DeJounte Murray campaign. You love that DeJounte Murray hypothetical, Julie. All right, we're back into it. Gafford has it up top. The Wizards come out with it. Avdia has it. Tries to hand it off to Poole. DiVincenzo tips it away. Avdia dives on the floor for it. Tyus Jones bringing it down, gets into the paint, throws up a floater, gets it to go. And Brunson's going to bring it down. Anunoby hands it off to Randall, back to Brunson. Brunson comes to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Tyus Jones sticking with him. Brunson crosses over to his right, spins to his left in the paint, throws up a high floater over Gafford. Can't get it to go. Avdija with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. Hit head pass to Poole, who lays it up and in with the right hand. And just like that, 4 quick points, cuts it to 16. Come on, Knicks. How do we respond here? Brunson bringing it down. Hands it off to Anunoby. Hands it off to Randall. Back to Brunson. Hits over to DiVincenzo on the left wing. Coming to his right around the Randall screen. Feeds Randall in the post. He's got Kuzma on him. Swings through to his left, over to the baseline. Turns, spins, fires up off the glass. Gets it to go. He's just too big, too strong for you, Kuzma. Julius Randle with the Knicks' first bucket here. Avdija gets it over to Poole. Being guarded by DiVincenzo. Steps back, puts up a 3 over DiVincenzo. Can't get it to go. Avdija comes flying in for a tip. 2-point basket for Avdija. Brunson bringing it down. Has it on the left side of the court. Driving it to his right around the Hartenstein screen. He gets into the paint. He's got to pull it back out. Feeds Randall, comes to the basket. Gets blocked by Kuzma at the basket. Hit head pass to Avdija. Driving it in and lays it up with the right hand. And it's down to 14. And the Wizards come out ready to go. And the Knicks not as locked in as they were to start the game. Knicks can't allow the Wizards to build any confidence here. You don't want this to be a close game. Kwan Clark, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you again. He said, public service announcement. Make sure you vote JB and Julius for the All-Star game. Yes, yes. If you have not put in your votes today, go ahead to NBA.com and put in your vote for Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson to make the All-Star team. Mel said, Grimes might be the third guy. I love Grimes. I love Grimes. And I have high hopes for him. But this season, it's not looking like he could be the third guy. He has looked much better since the trades. And, you know, we opened up that guard glut. And he's getting more opportunity, especially with the ball in his hands. And I like what I see from Grimes. But definitely a drop-off if Grimes is our third guy. I do have belief in my guy Grimes, though. Drew said, I honestly believe DJ is the piece, DeJounte Murray is the piece. We need to be legitimate championship contenders. I'm just, you know where I stand, Julu. I get where you stand, but you know where I stand. I'm just not that big of a fan of his game. Mark said, done and done. Shout out to Mark for putting in his all-star votes. Curly said, I'm beginning to lose my halftime chill. We always say this. Teams are going to swing when they're down big. They're going to play hard. They want to get back into the game. They have pride. They're professional basketball players. They're competitive. So it's always going to be how you respond. Good timeout from Tibbs. Let's talk it over. Let's come back out. Let's play better here. Come on, this is not how you start the second half of the game. Whew. I go to the box score here just to see who in particular is playing well for the Wizards, and it's kind of been by committee. Kuzma with 10, Avdija with 12, Gafford with 5, Jones with 7, and Poole with 8. And then off the bench, Kispert with 6. So it's been by committee that the Wizards have sort of been chipping away at this lead, but at the same time, it's still 14. It's still pretty sizable enough lead. Mark said JB can't get snubbed again. I think he's in. I think he's gonna make it. I think he's almost locked in. But I agree with you, Mark. I agree with you. He has to be an All-Star this year. It's gonna be an embarrassment if he's not. For the league, I mean. And it's another turnover for the Knicks as Jordan Poole tipped the Anunoby pass and it goes off of DiVincenzo's foot. So it's going to the Wizards now. And Tyus Jones will bring it down. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. Jordan Poole gets it into Gafford, who swings it over to Abdia out of the corner for three, and he splashes the three, and just like that, it's a 12-point game. 11-point game, excuse me, 65-54. 9:30 to go here in the third. They swing it over. Anunoby out of the corner for three, and he responds right back for a three-point shot of his own. And it's back up to 14. Kuzma bringing it down left wing. He puts up the three, and he answers right back, cuts it back to 11. Yak, what's up, Yak? Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. The Wizards are back into that zone. They swing it over to Randall. Randall driving it down in the paint, lays it up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Poole comes up with it. He's pushing the other way. Hit a head pass to Abdia, who runs right into Brunson, and they call a charging foul on Abdia. Brunson draws another one. Nick Yak, what's up, big dog? He said right now, no trade is the best trade. I agree with you, Yak. I agree with you. I'm with you on that one. I think some people get too trigger happy with trades. It's not 2K. Chemistry matters. Brunson dribble, pull up three up the Hartenstein screen. Comes up short, long rebound. Tyus Jones gets it. Hit a head pass. The Poole is wide open on the other end by himself. And he lays it up and in. And guess what, people? It is a single-digit game. 68-59. It's a 9-point game. DiVincenzo has it on the left wing. Back up top to Brunson. Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Left wing. Catch and shoot. Rims in and out. Pops out halfway down. Gafford with the rebound. Here come the Wizards. Cross-court pass to Abdia. Kicks it in the corner to Kuzma. Kuzma for three. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Yak. Brunson in the paint. Push shot floater. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein can't corral the rebound. Hits it out. Jordan Poole bringing it down. He stops. Slips. Gets it out to Kuzma. Puts up a three from the left wing. And he rattles that one in. And it is 68-62. It's a 6-point game. It was just 20. It was just a 20-point game. And now it's 6. Clark said, it's on us to make sure they don't get snubbed. I've been seeing a lot of people say something similar about how Knicks fans are letting Brunson and Randall down by not voting for them for the All-Star team. Just so everybody knows, certain players get voted. Like, it's not just America that votes for the All-Star game. I hope everybody knows this. It is an international sport at this point, so everywhere else is voting. The Philippines, Brazil, Jamaica, European countries all around the world, they're all voting for the All-Star team. And international people don't have the allegiance to certain fan bases that we do. Some of them do. I'm not saying all of them. But international fans are more fans of specific players, and then that kind of can sometimes elevate to making them fans of certain teams. But they're going to vote for the most popular players. They're going to vote for your Steph Currys and your Jokic's and your Brons and your Giannis's and your Embiid's and guys like that. And so the more like national coverage that a player gets, the more votes they're going to get. Which is why you see certain players get voted more than like Kyle Kuzma is more of a known name because he played for the Lakers and with LeBron and won a championship with him. Not necessarily because Wizards fans are outvoting Knicks fans. So I get it. Knicks fans vote for your guys, but like the Knicks are not covered well. Julius Randle is not covered by ESPN. He's not talked about a lot. So he's not going to get the international vote that other guys are. Which is why our guys just aren't going to get voted in. It's not a Knicks fan thing. It's not a Knicks fan thing. It's a PR thing. Curly said we're about to blow this ball game. Mark said Leon isn't done. I don't think he's done either, but like, I don't know what, like it's a small move that they're gonna make. Definitely a small move. Trace the music. Welcome, 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 music. The Knicks are trying to figure out which player to trade and what we really need in the player. I think they know what they want. I think they definitely know what they want. All right, we're back into it. Brunson feeds Randle in the paint, kicks it out. Anunoby swings it over to Brunson. Brunson crosses over to his left, step back, baseline jumper, gets it to go, and a foul on Kyle Kuzma. 2 points for Brunson, and he's going to the free throw line for one more. Curly said the game management has been horrendous this quarter. Hasn't been great. It's more about the defensive effort. They've just allowed this Wizards team to just, run and gun here in the fourth quarter. Brunson knocks down the and one free throw, and Tyus Jones is going to bring it down. All right, we took that punch from Washington. Let's swing back now, Coach. Knicks, come on. Kuzma has it up top, coming to his right. Anunoby trying to stick with him. Getting downhill, in the paint, kicks it out. Avdija wide open in the corner. Why did Randle leave him? I'll never know, but Avdija makes him pay. Swishing the three. Brunson bringing it down. The Wizards are back into that zone. It's giving the Knicks fits here in the second half. Randle swings it over to DiVincenzo. Spots up on the right wing three. Can't get it to go. Kuzma with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. Trying to get easy ones here. Kuzma swings it over. Jordan Poole, left wing three. Rims in and out. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Brunson's going to bring it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Poole. Coming to his left. In and out dribble. In the paint. Leaves it off for Hartenstein. Goes right into Gafford. Throws it up with the left hand. Gets it to go. Back to an 8-point game. Can the Knicks come up with some defensive stops here? Tyus Jones bringing it down. Gets it out to Avdija. Back to Tyus Jones, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his right. Cross-court pass to nobody. Miscommunication there from the Wizards. Yak said coaches will fix the voting. Randle and Brunson are in. They're definitely going to get it. I'm not worried about Brunson and Randle being named All-Stars this year. I'm really not. Brunson has it up top, kicks it over to DiVincenzo. Right wing three, comes up short again. And Gafford with the rebound. Avdija hit a head pass to Jones, driving it in, lays it up over DiVincenzo. Can't get it to go, but they call a blocking foul on DiVincenzo. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And Tyus Jones going to the free throw line for 2 free throws on the foul from DiVincenzo. Julu said, we're good. Even if we win by 1, we're winning this game. Yeah. I mean, look, this Wizards team also isn't very good at closing out. They don't have closers on this team. So, I'm still confident in this team, even though it's down to an 8-point game. But Tyus Jones did miss his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Tyus Jones knocks down the second one. 7-point game here. DiVincenzo bringing it down right side of the court. Coming to his left. Gets it over to Randle. Swings it over to Brunson. They call it a 3-second violation on Gafford. Gafford not happy about it. Brunson's going to go shoot the technical free throw. Brunson, please knock down this free throw. For some reason, Jalen Brunson has issues knocking down the technical free throws. Come on, JB. Don't disappoint me, man. And he does knock it down. Came up short with it, but got the nice friendly bounce. Got it to go. Karan Clark said, must respect our opponent. Play them like they're the 76ers. Yeah, we got to put the clamps on them here. Randle gets fouled on the perimeter by Avdija, being a little too aggressive. Foul starting the mount for the Wizards a little bit. Peter, what's up, Peter? Happy to see you. Anunoby got to inbound it. Gets it into Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Now to his right. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Pump fakes, driving it into the paint. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Jordan Poole picks it up. He's bringing it down. It's a 3-on-2. Swings it over to Kuzma. Left wing three again. And again, same spot, same result. Kuzma knocks down the three. He's heating up here in the second half. Heating up. I mean, he's already on fire. He is rushed this team right back into the game. Kyle Kuzma is up to 19 points, 3 for 6 from 3 now. Victor, what's up, Victor? Victor said ESPN and TNT, especially Charles Barkley, who hates the Knicks, who don't know anything about the Knicks. Look, every conversation these people on the national broadcast have about the Knicks, it's about, well, they're not good enough. They're missing a guy. And they just never talk about how great Brunson is. And they don't talk about the great season that Julius Randle has had. You know, it's always about, okay, but who's the guy who's going to come to the Knicks? It's like, well, the Knicks kind of have two guys who are awesome. There's that. But because the conversation isn't about the players on the Knicks, the people around the world and around the country, other than Knicks fans, aren't voting for Brunson and Randle. They're not going to be voted in as starters. It's just not going to happen. But look, still go out and vote for your guys. Support them. Get them on the board. You know, show them that the New York Knicks fans are supporting you. Grimstad said, "Where's the lead?" Yak said, "Go after Kuzma with 3 fouls." I mean, I think part of the reason that it's tough to go after Kuzma is because the Wizards are in a zone. This zone has locked up the Knicks here, forcing them into a bunch of bad turnovers, getting the Wizards out and running. Mark said, "Why such a struggle in the third?" The Wizards have switched to a zone, and for some reason, the Knicks are really struggling to combat it. They're kind of moving the ball around the perimeter. Brunson's doing a lot of dribbling right now, and we're not moving the ball around. Guys aren't moving the way they should against the zone, and we're taking some bad shots. And because they're in the zone, they're rebounding pretty well. They're keeping Hartenstein off the glass, and they're getting out and running in transition because of it, because the Knicks aren't really scoring, and they're knocking down threes in transition. And when you knock down threes and you don't really score, the lead starts to diminish. We're back into it. Randle spots up for a corner three, and he rattles it in. Way to answer right back, Randle. Oh, man, I ran my timer too far down. 5 minutes to go here in the third. 77-69. Poole has it up top, over to Tyus Jones. Coming to his right around the Gafford screen. Now to his left. Around the Gafford screen again. Brunson sticking with him. Gets it out to Jordan Poole. Lost DiVincenzo for a second. DiVincenzo steps up to guard him. Jordan Poole jab step. Gets it over to Tyus Jones. Deep three. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Everyone's skying for a rebound. Hartenstein comes up with it. And yet another foul. I believe it's on Avdija. It is Avdija. Fourth foul on Avdija. And the Knicks bringing it down. DiVincenzo has it up top. The Wizards still in that zone. They get into Josh Hart feed. Randle cutting along the baseline in the paint. Lays it up. Can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled by Gafford. Julius Randle going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. One back doodle said, "Just win and prove them wrong." Yes. Winning solves all. Solves all problems. Yak said, "Watch McBride help us get the lead back." Yeah, got to get some of the bench guys in here. And you need something different, right? Get Grimes in there, get McBride in there, somebody. Randle misses the first free throw. Come on. Come on, guys. Got to hit our free throws. Curly Davis said, "Can we just sign Prime MJ?" I'm sure a lot of teams have asked that over the last 20 or so years. Can we just get into a time machine and sign Prime MJ, please? Randle knocks down the second free throw. All right, here we go. Back to a 9-point game. Tyus Jones bringing it down. 4:30 to go. Jordan Poole has it, left side of the court. Over to Tyus Jones. Coming to his left around the Gafford screen. Cross-court pass to Coulibaly. Randall, good job closing out on him. Coulibaly kicks it out to Jones. Left corner three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. Who's it going to go to? Refs are looking around. It's going to stay with the Wizards. 4 minutes to go here in the third. The Wizards have the ball. 14 seconds to go on their shot clock as it reset to 14. Jordan Poole driving it in on DiVincenzo. Pump fakes, now puts it up. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound, knocked out of his hands. Loose ball. Jordan Poole picks it up, kicks it out to Tyus Jones. Swings it over to Kuzma, straightaway three. He's been feeling it. Doesn't get that one. And Julius Randle clears with the rebound. And Jordan Poole almost comes up with a steal, but instead fouls Brunson in the backcourt. Bad foul from Jordan Poole. Almost came up with the steal. You like the effort. But bad foul, sending Brunson to the free throw line. More 3 points for the Knicks. Can they push it back to double digits here? Julu said, New York Knicks versus the world. Regular. We don't need anyone else's approval. We just need the win. Yeah, look, winning solves all. The more the Knicks win, the more coverage they're going to have. And the more positively people are going to have to start talking about it. So just keep winning. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. Thank you, JB. Knicks finally push it back to double digits. Did they take the strongest punch the Wizards have? Can the Knicks start pushing the lead back up again? And Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the line. Thank you, JB. Handling business at the line. 3:45 to go here in the third, and it's an 11-point game, 80-69. Poole has it, kicks it over to Kuzma in the paint, throws up a floater, gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down, straight away. Wizards still in that zone, 2-3 zone. DiVincenzo has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Feeds Randall. Randall turns, fires as no one steps up to guard him. Comes up short though. Josh Hart tried to grab the rebound, but it's out of bounds on the Knicks. And Hartenstein and Josh Hart are looking at the ref. Oh, now the refs are going to change it. It's going back to the Knicks here. Curly said, the lead is building. Why was I worrying? Brunson's got to throw it in. They get it into DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson under the basket. Dribbles under the basket. Gafford comes in to close. Brunson bringing it out. Gets it over to Randall. Randall driving it in. Spins. Kicks it back to Brunson out of the corner. 4-3 in the relocation. And Brunson answers the run with a 3. Pushes it up to 12 here. 83-71. 3 minutes to go here. Kuzma has it. Right side of the court. Gets it over to Gafford. Hands it back to Kuzma. Sidestep. Puts up a 3 as Josh Hart went under the screen. Kuzma comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. He's bringing it down. Wizards doing a good job of getting back. Brunson hesitation dribble. Crossing over to his right. Goes right past Kuzma. Up and under layup. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein can't corral the rebound. And here comes Corey Kispert. The Knicks had the opportunity there to keep pushing it and building momentum. Gafford has it. Hands it back to Kispert. Coming to the right. Josh Hart chasing him. Gets it out to Coulibaly. Josh Hart switches onto him. And DiVincenzo comes up with a steal. He's bringing it down, goes up, throws it down with 2 hands. DiVincenzo getting into the passing lane. Defense leading the offense. The lead starting to build again. It's back up to 14. Kuzma has it, gets it over to right. Coming to the left, being guarded by Brunson. Over to Kispert. A lot of hands off. A lot of switching from the Knicks. They get it over to right. Brunson jumps the passing lane, but right steps back. Mid-range jumper along the baseline. Airballs it. Gafford picks it up. Gets it out to Kuzma. Kuzma spots it for 3. And is it out of bounds or a foul? I believe it's out of bounds. 2 minutes to go here. Either way, the ball is going to the Knicks here. Ooh. So who's getting nervous? Who's sweating? Couldn't have been me. All right, so Brunson's bringing it down. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Looks like the Knicks survived the toughest punch that the Wizards had to throw. Brunson has it. Right wing gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart inside pass to Randall in the paint. Gets fouled by Gafford. I mean, Gafford isn't really even trying to not foul. He's just hacking down. He's like, you caught it in the paint. I'm just going to foul you. Oh, man. Wombat Doodle said winning it will just have changing the narrative. Well, it's not the playoffs. Well, the Knicks passed the first round, but we can't beat an elite team. Well, they got lucky. They won't win the championship. It's clickbait. The more negative press, the more clicks it baits. I mean, look, you're right, but the goalpost is constantly moved for the Knicks all the time. But look, if the Knicks go on a 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 game winning streak, they have to talk about the Knicks going on a winning streak. You know, and they can't keep recycling the same talking points. So they at some point have to talk about what's going right for the Knicks on the court. And that's how you start to change the narrative. And also, just stop listening to these ESPN and TNT people who don't watch the Knicks as Randle knocks down both free throws. Back up to 16 here, 1:30 to go. Right, coming to his left around the Muscala screen, step back, swings it over to Avdia, driving it in, lays it up with the right hand on the left side of the basket, and he gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. It's a 14-point game. About 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Brunson coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Snakes it, gets inside, kicks it over to Randle, who's driving it in, lays it up with the left hand, and gets it to go around Muscala, who's not much of a rim deterrent down there. It is 89-73. Avdia straight away deep three, airballs it. Airballs the three there from Avdia. And it seems like that was the best punch the Wizards have. And the Knicks, with a double-digit lead here, going into the fourth quarter soon, seems to have survived it. DiVincenzo has it over to Brunson on the right wing. Feeds Randle in the post. Swings it quickly to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. Quick swing to Brunson. Right wing, wide open for three. Can't get it to go. DeLon Wright bringing it down. DeLon Wright has it up top. He's going to wind the clock down. There's about a 12-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Not sure why you're winding it down. Just get a good shot here. DeLon Wright has it up top. Brunson guarding him. Driving it to his left. Spins to his right. Loses it. Falls on the floor. Picks it back up. Gets it out to Coulibaly. Driving it in. Right-handed scoop layup. Gets it to go on the broken play. Brunson bringing it down. Under 10 seconds to go. Brunson splits a couple of players. Feeds DiVincenzo cutting along the baseline and lays it up and in. Beautiful pass from Brunson. Beautiful cut from DiVincenzo and fantastic finish. Avdia. And they call a travel on Avdia. Looked like they might have called a foul on Avdia, throwing it up from half court, a foul on the Knicks, but instead they called a travel on Avdia. So it's a 16-point lead for the Knicks. 0.4 to go. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Knicks are not going to attempt a shot with 0.4 seconds on the shot clock. And that's going to be it. Nice, solid response from the Knicks there to end the quarter. Wasn't a good start to the quarter, but they ended the quarter well. And they're going to go into the fourth quarter here with a 16-point lead, 91-75. Ooh. Curly said, no nerves here. I've remained calm and collected. You know, I'm sure you guys felt it too. I feel like the Knicks are just going to win this game. And even though it got close, I was more annoyed than fearful that the Wizards would pull this one off. But the Knicks quickly responded, got off to a nice big run there and able to build a 16-point lead back. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter here, most likely with the bench unit. So we'll see how they respond, hopefully. It is a nice, easy quarter. And the Wizards are done responding. Wombat Doodle. So now win the fourth. Yes. Now win the fourth quarter and also win their fourth game in a row. I see the double there, Wombat Doodle. I saw the double. Yes, win the fourth. Win the fourth quarter, but also win your fourth game in a row here. And that would push them to 4-0 in the OG Anunoby era. Now this game isn't going to be as impressive as the other three were, but a win is a win, and we'll take it. It's against a lowly Wizards team. You just got to grab these wins. Doesn't really matter how it looks. Especially when two of your other wins during this winning streak came against the number 1 seed in the West in the Minnesota Timberwolves and the number 3 seed in the East, a really, really good Philadelphia 76ers team. Whew. Mark said, we weathered the storm. Fourth quarter, let's go. 100%, Mark, 100%. Got to weather the storm. We talk about it all the time. Got to weather the storm. It's an NBA team. They got pride. They got professional basketball players. They're competitive. They're going to go on a bit of a run. They're going to try and swing. And the Knicks took the punch. Did a lot more damage than I think they were expecting. But they managed to respond really well there and build a 16-point lead back. Old Man 803, welcome, old man. Happy to see you. Said my first time here. Well, appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Hope you have a good time here. Hope I'm entertaining enough for you. All right, we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. The Knicks look like they're coming out with their bench unit along with Julius Randle, looks like. Let's see who's out there. The Wizards come out looking to apply full court pressure to the Knicks. The Knicks come out with McBride, Grimes, Hartenstein, and Randle. McBride has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Swings it over to Grimes. Grimes gets it into Hartenstein. Feeds Josh Hart. Coming to his left. In the paint. One-legged fadeaway push shot. Can't get it to go. Randle offensive rebound. Lays it up and in. Avdija trying to draw the foul on Randle. Well, Randle able to grab the rebound and put it up and in. Pushes it up to 18. Can we get it to 20 here to start the fourth quarter? Wright has it. Gets it over to Kisper. Back to Wright. Driving it in. Lays it up with the right hand over Hartenstein. Gets it to go. Hartenstein just a little too late on that one. I'm really stuffy right now in my nose. Sorry if I sound that way. I hope not. Grimes has it up top. Wizards still in that zone. Josh Hart has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Deuce. Catch and shoot. They don't close out. Deuce McBride. Oh, halfway down but rolls out. Offensive rebound to the Knicks. Quinn Grimes spots up for a three. He can't get it to go. Josh Hart fighting for the rebound. He can't get it. Avdija gets it. Head-to-head pass to Kisper all by himself on the other end. And Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. Tom Thibodeau not liking what he's seeing from the Knicks here. Ooh. Wambach Doodle said, wrapping it up is part of the process in order to be an elite team against the dregs of the NBA. Yes, 100% Wambach Doodle. Now, in fairness, the Knicks have done a really good job of beating the teams they need to beat this year. Most of their losses have come from teams that are just either higher than them in the standings or just kind of flat out better teams, like the Milwaukees, like the Bostons. Who else have they lost to? The Clippers. They lost to the Clippers out on that West Coast trip. I believe the first game that they lost to a team that was under 500 was the Utah Jazz. But since then, the Utah Jazz have looked like a pretty decent team. They've done a really good job. I'll give them credit there. They've done a really good job of beating the dregs of the NBA. And I expect them to hold true to that tonight as well. It's not going to be as easy as we may want it to be, but I do believe that they will pull this one out. Old man said, yes, enjoying your stream. You're doing a great job. Your channel should grow quick. Just keep doing what you do. Appreciate you, old man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kenny said, let's put this away. Keep the win streak going. Yes, let's get our fourth win in this win streak. 4-0 in the OG Anunoby era. That's what I'm looking forward to. Saggy Salamander said, aside from Orlando and Boston, can anyone challenge the Knickerbockers? I mean, look, Milwaukee has played us pretty tough. We've lost to them 3 times already. We have 1 win, and we're going to play them 1 more time later on in the season. Old man, I don't like this trade and first buy. Now it looks like it was the right move. Oh, I didn't like this trade at first, but now it looks like the right move. Yeah. I mean, look, I was super emotional. when the trade first happened, just like everybody else. I loved Quickly. I loved RJ, homegrown guys who clearly wanted to be Knicks. So it's tough to see them go, but at the same time, business is business, and they clearly improved their team. All right, here we go. We're back into it. McBride bringing it down, goes all the way, lays it up with the right hand, doesn't get it to go. Looking at the ref, looking for a foul. Avdija chases it down, goes to the rim. He can't get the layup to go. Harnstein fights for the rebound, gets it out to Josh Hart, and throws it out of bounds. Josh Hart trying to throw a hit-ahead pass to Quentin Grimes, who had a lane to the basket, but just threw it too far ahead of him and sailed out of bounds. So now the Wizards bringing it down. Wright has it up top, over to Muscala. Hands it off to Kispert, coming to his right. Swings it over to DeLon Wright. Gets it into Muscala. Gets it up top to DeLon Wright. Pump fakes, driving it in. Over to Muscala. Quentin Grimes chasing him out. Muscala comes up short. Harnstein with the rebound. Hands it off to Josh Hart. He's bringing it down. Well, under 10 minutes to go here. Josh Hart has it on the right side of the court. Josh Hart has it. Being guarded by Kispert. Coming to his right. Gets it out to McBride, Anunoby, who's just checked in. They swing it over. Josh Hart, right wing three, and he swishes it. Back up to a 17-point game here. Muscala has it up top, hands it off to Avdija. And Quentin Grimes tips the ball away, but Kispert picks it up, and he throws it away. Kispert did not have to pick that ball up the way he did. He could have controlled it. Could have went into the backcourt. It was tipped by Quentin Grimes. Either way, it's a turnover, and the Knicks bringing it down here. Josh Hart coming down, swings it over to McBride. Inside to Anunoby, catches in the paint, tries to feed Harnstein, who was grabbed by Coulibaly down in the paint. He had the mismatch on him. Coulibaly grabs Harnstein, so he doesn't have an easy basket. Wambach Doodle said, Clippers have turned it around. Yeah, after those first 5 or 6 games with Harden, they've been really, really good since then. McBride swings it over to Hart. Hart tries to feed Anunoby, but it's a kick ball on Avdija. 9 minutes to go here. McBride has it up top. Being guarded by Wright. In and out dribble coming to his right. Stepping it back now. Coming to his left. In the paint. Stops, turns, feeds Harnstein. Goes right into the defender. Fade away on Harnstein. Over Muscala. Airballs it. Muscala may have gotten a piece of it. Avdija bringing it down the other way. Over to Muscala. Anunoby almost comes up with the steal. Wright has it. Feeds Coulibaly in the corner for 3. Rims in and out halfway down. Josh Hart secures the rebound. He's bringing it down right side of the court. Josh Hart has it. Coming to his left around the Harnstein screen. Feeds McBride. McBride has it. Left side again. Being guarded by Coulibaly. Coming to his right around the Harnstein screen. Feeds Grimes. Catch and shoot. Left wing 3. Knocks it down, and it's back to a 20-point game. And the Wizards call a timeout here. This one starting to wrap up a little bit. I mean, look, a lot of time left. 8:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Wizards could come out and start firing from 3, but a 20-point lead with 8:30 to go in the fourth it's looking dire for the Wizards here. Mark said, just didn't want a hangover game tonight, and then responded to the Josh Hart bad pass to Quentin Grimes. yes, his passing can be a little ridiculous at times. But he did knock down that 3 for us. So, Karan Clark said, there's such a bottleneck in standings, 4 to 8. Yes, 4 to 8 in the East standings. Yes, where the Knicks are currently slated. Got the same record. Need every win at this point. Yes, this is the time when, as the Knicks, they need to go on a run. They need to start to separate themselves. They need to claim a spot in the standings amongst those top 6. And they need to have their sights set on the 3rd spot in the East. They clearly proved that the Philadelphia 76ers are gettable. So, they need to continue to play well. And you know, there is no room for losses right now. Every loss can knock you down, 4 spots in the standings. So, Big Rud said, really proud of your steady growth, man. Appreciate you, Big Rud. It's all because of you guys. You guys come in. You guys like the streams. You guys have been sharing the streams. You guys, send it out to people, telling people. I appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm not doing anything different than I have before. My goal is to make the stream as fun and entertaining as possible. So when new people do come in, they're like, hold on. I like this. I'm going to stick around. That's my goal. And you guys are the ones who have been helping it grow, really. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. It's all in the backs of people like you, Big Red. And everybody else who's in here like participating in the chat. Appreciate you guys. You guys make it fun. Victor said, I heard the Knicks are down in other games in fourth quarter than when they light it up in the comeback and win. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Victor. I heard when Knicks are down in other games in fourth quarter that when they light it up in their comeback and win. I'm not sure what you mean, Victor. Not sure what you mean. One back dude said closer to 20 than single digits. That's actually a clutch three from Hart. It is. And then another clutch three from Grimes to push it to a 20-point lead here. Tyus Jones is back in. He has it up top. Over to Denny Abdio. Bullies his way into the paint. Lays it up with his right hand around Josh Hart. Michael said, do you only do Knicks games? No, we occasionally mix it up, do some other games, but we do every Knicks game. So the Knicks always take priority. They get it over to Anunoby, who shuffles it over to Hartenstein, who can't get the flip shot to go. And the loose ball secured by the Wizards. They're bringing it down. Abdia kicks it over to Kuzma, swings it over. Tyus Jones out of the corner for three, swishes it. Let's not allow them to start knocking down threes and getting them back into the game. Back into a 15-point game here. 7:30 to go here in the fourth. McBride bringing it down. Splits the defense, gets in the paint, puts up a floater, comes up short, fight for the rebound. It's loose. McBride fighting for it, got his hand on it, but Gafford able to come away with it. And Abdia bringing it down. Muscle up. What's up, big dog? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you again. They feed Kuzma, lays it up, and one. Foul on Hartenstein. Come on. And it's back down to 13. With Kuzma going to the free throw line for one more. Saggy Salamander said, when do you predict the 4-point line will be introduced? I don't think they'll ever go to a 4-point line. I really don't. Hart, what's up, Hart? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. He said Pacers are scoring tons. OKC was hot, also hot. Our Knicks really good now. The trade is like we got McBride because he gets the ball out now. The OG era, plus got to sign Hart in free agency. Good evening, Sheffy. Happy to see you, Hart. Yes. Main priority this offseason, re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein, please. As Kuzma knocked down the free throw. And a foul out on the perimeter by Jordan Poole. Law has subscribed. Welcome, Law. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Happy to see you. Thank you for the support, my guy. Michael said, is Jordan Poole in the game? Yes. Jordan Poole is in the game right now. He just fouled Josh Hart out on the perimeter. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right is Randall checked in along with Brunson. Brunson in the paint, throws up a floater, gets it to go. Off glass. Tyus Jones bringing it down. Under 7 minutes to go. You get it over to Jordan Poole. Over to Tyus Jones, coming to his left around the Gafford screen, goes along the baseline, throws up a floater, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Gafford comes up with it. Now driving into the paint. Cross-court pass to Tyus Jones. Extra pass to Kyle Kuzma, left wing three. Swishes it. You can't let Kyle, that's his spot. He has not missed from that left wing from three. 11-point game here. 6:30 to go. Brunson coming to his right. Tyus Jones guarding him. Swings it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart. Back over to Brunson. Back to Josh Hart. Loses it. Dribbles it right into two defenders. And the Wizards pick it up. They're coming the other way. Abdia driving it in and a blocking foul on Brunson. Abdia misses the layup. But he's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws here. He can cut it back to single digits. 6:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Time winding down, but the Wizards giving themselves a chance. It's a gettable game. It's a gettable game. So Abdi is going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Wambach Doodle said, excuse me, sorry. Avdia knocks down the first free throw, knocks it down to 10. He's got one more coming. Hartenstein checks back in here for Quentin Grimes. Wambach Doodle said, these are big minutes for our young guys here. Wrap it up yourself in the game while keeping Brunson and Randle on the bench. Well, they just checked back in. Our starters are back in. And Avdia misses the free throw, so it remains a double-digit game. Randle has it over to Brunson, left wing, spots it for three around the Anunoby screen, and Brunson delivers, knocking down the three. Poole has it up top, stepping back, in and out dribble, driving in on Brunson, kicks it out to Kuzma, straightaway three, fading away a little bit. Bad shot, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, Hartenstein and Randle collide. Hartenstein comes up with it, and Randle will bring it down. Randle has it up top. Kuzma steps up to guard him. They get it out to Anunoby. Pump fakes. Sidestep. Puts up the three now. Off the front rim. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart battling for the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Brunson. Wide open. For three. You know that's going in. You know that one was going in. We knew that one was going in. Had all the time in the world to set himself. Knocked it down, and it's back up to 16. And the Wizards bringing it down. Tyus Jones has it up top. Hands it off to Avdia. Kicks it to Jordan Poole, driving it in, blocked by Hartenstein. And Randle bringing it down the other way. Pushing in transition, going all the way, takes the foul, puts up the layup, and one for Julius Randle. And the Knicks put the starters back in, and they run away with it. This one is pretty much wrapping up here. About 5 minutes to go. This game has been back and forth in a way that's really awkward and weird because the Wizards keep making this big old run to try and get back into the game, but they have never gotten over the hump. And the Knicks just continuously pushing the lead back up to plus 15, almost 20. It's 19 here. 18 here, excuse me, as Randle misses the free throw. Poole inside the Gafford, lays it up, can't get it to go, but there's a foul on Randle. 4:46 to go. Time's winding down on the Wizards here. Quan Clark said cardiac Knicks alert, 100%. Cardiac Knicks are in the building. They're not going to make it easy. The starters had to come back in and close it out. Saggy Salamander said, looks like the Knicks look too much forward to a chopped cheese on the steps of the Capitol. Maybe looking past the Wizards just a smidge. I mean, the Wizards are feisty. They're feisty. They're not good, but they're feisty. They fight back. MBM, welcome. Happy to see you. Knicks will wrap this one up. Muscle up time, yes. And they, it's pretty much over. Time winding down on these Wizards as Gafford splits a pair of free throws. Josh Hart bringing it down. Coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Driving it down in the paint. Kicks it up top to Randle. Randle driving it down. Leans in. Kicks it to Brunson in the corner. Pump fakes. Driving it past his defender in the paint. Shovels it over to Randle. Randle has it. Kuzma guarding him. One-on-one spins. Puts it up with the left hand. Gets it to go. Right through the chest of Kyle Kuzma. Every time we needed a basket, either Brunson or Randle have come through. Mark, keep pushing. Yeah. I mean, they're running right through the finish line here. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Time winding down on the Wizards. Tyus Jones driving it in. Misses the layup. And Josh Hart bringing it down, going against a couple of Wizards. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it. LG Anunoby comes flying in for a put-back dunk with two hands. Oh, they're pouring it on here. 113-92. And the Wizards got to call a timeout. This one's over. Under 4 minutes to go. And it is a 21-point game. Back up by 20. Kenny said Randle getting MVP chance. You know how it is with Knicks fans. We travel. We're in every arena, everywhere. You gotta love it. Solo, doing this on a back-to-back is to be commended. I'm happy with our effort tonight. Yes, for the most part, they have played hard. They have played well. And it's been an impressive game from them. The Wizards made it interesting. They're feisty. They fought. They tried to get back into this game, but the Knicks, just too good. The Wizards just too bad. And the Knicks pushing, pulling away a little bit. Not even a little bit. They're pulling away entirely here in the fourth quarter. Up 20 again. Julie said, get those boys out of there. You know Tom Thibodeau's going to leave them in. You know he's going to leave them in. Solo. Not sure if I shouted your name out, though, Solo. Poole has it up top. Josh Hart guarding him. Putting the moves on him. Driving it to his left. Throws up a terrible floater. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein pulls it down. Brunson bringing it down. And Avdija fouls Brunson out on the perimeter. Intentionally fouling Brunson. Substitutions now. Harry, what's up, Harry? Haven't seen you in a while, Harry. Harry, happy to see you. This game is giving me sweaty nipples. Okay. I didn't need to know that. Ivan said a nice good old spanking. It is. It is. And kind of wiped the floor with the Wizards here at the end. Cap top knot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Randall spots up for three. Rims in and out. Halfway down. Can't get it to go. And the Wizards have subbed in their third stringers here. Not 100% who a ton of these guys are. They feed it inside to Johnny Davis, who lays it up and in. I do know Johnny Davis. 10th overall pick, has not had a very good NBA career so far. Cap Top Knot said DC damn near home game. Pretty much. Pretty much. Brunson knocks down a mid-range jumper. Answers right back to 2. Not sure who some of these guys are, but Johnny Davis has it. Mid-range jumper. Hits the side of the backboard. Jeez Louise, Johnny Davis. Didn't even hit the rim, my guy. Brunson over to Hartenstein. Throws it inside the Randall. He's got the mismatch. Pump fake. Now lays it up and in. Nice and easy. This game's over. Everything's done but the final score. And I forgot to start my timer, but there's 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. How we feeling, people? How we feeling? I'm going to go ahead and take the earbuds out because the game no longer matters. The only thing that matters right now is the final score. As the Wizards score another 2-point basket, I'll make sure I go ahead and keep up the final score so we can make sure we're as accurate as possible, as always. But let's go through the final box score as the final time ticks off the clock. We're under 2 minutes to go. So some of the Knicks starters are still out there. Actually, no. Foul on the floor, so Tibbs is going to get the third stringers in now. Julius checking out. Brunson checking out. I believe OG Anunoby is also checking out. Sims, McBride, and Achua checking in. Grimes checking in. So we'll go through the final box score. This is pretty much it. We're wrapping it up. The Knicks get a bit of a standing ovation out there in DC for their good play. Hartenstein and Anunoby stay out there. Why? Never mind. Now they're checking out. No silly injuries. They're checking out now, everybody. They're checking out now. Everybody's coming out of the game. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's solid. Julie said, this is what I'm talking about with Tibbs Wire guys still out there with their stringers. Everybody's coming out now, guys. Everybody's out. The only guy who's still in is Josh Hart because he was shooting the free throws. But we can go through the final box score here for the majority of the players. Did I give the 2 points to the wrong team? I did. Never mind, but the Wizards knocked down a 3 anyway, so it's 119-99. It's a 20-point game, 1:30 to go here. Kuzma, 10 for 21, 4 for 10 for 3. He tried his hardest to get this team back into this game. He started knocking down 3-point shots, and bringing them closer. Got them within 6, I think was the closest it got. But Kuzma ends the game with 27 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Didn't do much apart from scoring. Avdija, 23 points. He had an impressive game. Avdija was a little bit of every area. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, did a little bit of everything. Avdija is really good. I like Avdija. He's a good player. Daniel Gafford, 6 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Tried his hardest, just didn't match up with Harnstein. Tyus Jones, 11 points, 8 assists. I mean, he's a solid backup point guard, not really a starter though. Decent stat line for Tyus Jones, but didn't really feel his presence out there tonight. Jordan Poole, not a very good game, 10 points, 3 boards, 4 assists. And then off the bench, Kispert gave him 8. Muscala gave him 1 point. He was 0 for 4, 0 for 3 from 3. DeLon Wright, 1 for 6, 2 points. Koulibaly, 27 minutes, 4 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Didn't really do much for them. And on the Knicks side we really care about, Julius Randle went off for 39 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Anunoby gave us 9, 5, and 2. Harnstein, 8 points, 19 big old rebounds for Isaiah Harnstein. Jalen Brunson, 33 points, 8 assists, doing a little bit of everything, JB, being a point guard out there. DiVincenzo, 10 points, 2 for 7 from 3. Started off hot, knocked down his first 2 threes of the game, then missed his next 5. But he set the tone for the Knicks. Achua didn't give them much. Scored 2 points here in garbage time. McBride, 2 for 6 overall, didn't knock down a 3. Also has 5 assists, McBride's a good passer. Is a good ball mover. And that's the end of the game. The Wizards do knock down a 3 at the buzzer. So the final stat line is going to be 121 to 105. They knocked down 2 threes at the end there. And that's it. That's the final stat line right there, 121, 105. We'll go through the last 2 people on the box score here for the Knicks. Josh Hart, 3 for 8, 1 for 4, 9 points, 4 boards. Picked his energy up in the second half. You didn't really feel him out there in that first half, but definitely felt him in that second half. Quentin Grimes, 6 points, knocked down 2 threes. Solid. Good. Appreciate it. Okay game from pretty much everyone around. I wouldn't say anybody necessarily played poorly. Just happy we got this nice win against a very bad Wizards team. Right? You don't want to hang around in this game any longer than you really have to. And the Wizards were feisty. They made it interesting. But the Knicks pulled it out eventually at the end. MBM said no starters, just the cleanup crew. Yes. And they definitely ended this one the right way. Wombat Doodle said, want to see Archidiakono shoot some threes. Curly said, job done, rest the regulars. Yeah, look, we got 2 days off. We'll be back here on Tuesday when we take on Portland in Madison Square Garden. Now, Portland just got rolled by the Dallas Mavericks. They lost by like 30 in back-to-back games that they played them. So they're coming to the Garden. They're not a good team. They're definitely tanking. Should be a 5th win in a row, let's be honest. The schedule is definitely easing up a bit here in January. We had a hellish December in terms of strength of schedule. We had a ton of road games. So we have a ton of home games here in January. We got a couple of easy opponents. So let's lock down. Let's jump in the standings. Let's go on a run. This is now 4 in a row. We got the Portland Trailblazers coming up. We should make it 5 in a row. Curly said, thanks for leading us through it, Sheffy. Appreciate it. Anytime. I'm here for every game. Wombat Doodle said, no crazy minutes in back-to-back games is nice to see. It's what happens when you blow them out. Mark, appreciate you showing up, Mark. Love having you in here. Welcome. Julie said, Ihar's been pounding the boards. Yes, he has. Fantastic rebounder. Julie said, this team looks to be rounding into form. Tibbs will be jovial again in the post-game presser. Yeah, I mean, look, everything just fits right now. Everything just makes sense in terms of their rotations, their play style, the guys they have. Everything makes sense right now. Wombat Doodle, in the Melo era, we probably lose this game. Yeah, I mean, look, in the Melo era, we were so reliant on Carmelo. We didn't really have many other options. This Knicks team has a ton of options they can go to. Not a ton. Since losing Emmanuel Quigley and RJ Barrett, they don't have a ton of options, but they have a lot more options than they used to. And the shooting is just, keeps them in games, puts them ahead between DiVincenzo and Grimes and now McBride, obviously Brunson. This team can get them up, and they can get hot. It helps when you're that good of a three-point shooting team. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Great win. See you next game. Yes, we will be back on Tuesday for the Portland game when the Knicks take on Portland. Captain Topna, yes. Looking for 5 straight on Tuesday when we play a lowly Portland Trail Blazers team. Looking forward to see Simons, Scoot, and Sharp from Duluth. Yeah, I mean, they've got some interesting young players on that Portland team. It's not going to be easy, but again, they're not a good team at all. You can bully them down low. If that's it, I think I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go to bed. Nice early game. It's only 9:30, but I did have a long day. I also have to work tomorrow early. I have to get up early and work tomorrow. So I'm going to go rest, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll do a game on Monday. I'll definitely take tomorrow off. I'm not doing a game tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a game on Monday. I'll think about it. But we'll definitely be back Tuesday for when the Knicks take on the Blazers. Curly said, it's a new era. This is the Julius Brunson and OG era. Yes. Karan said, come on, get those thumbs up on the way out. Appreciate you, Karan. Appreciate everybody for showing up for the stream tonight. Very successful stream yet again. It's all because you guys keep showing up. Every time I go live, I'm like, there's going to be like 10 people there this time. And then you guys show up and we have like 70, 80, 100 people in the stream. So appreciate you guys. We continue to grow. And it's because you guys keep liking the stream. You guys keep sharing it. You guys keep subscribing. And I appreciate it. Mark said Philly is losing. Bucks losing too. We can go around the league real quick before we head out. Because there are only a couple of games on tonight. But the Celtics beat the Pacers tonight. That's good for us. The Bucks playing the Rockets, they're losing by 20. That's also good for us. And the 76ers getting smacked by the Jazz. That's also good for us. We're coming for a top 3 seed. Bank on it. We're on a roll. We're feeling good. And we're ready to go. So, if that's it, I'm out. Appreciate all you guys. And we'll definitely see each other Tuesday. Maybe on Monday. I'll think about it. I'll see what games are on Monday. And then we'll go from there. But until then, I'm out. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. And I'll see you then. Bye.